This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. It's the holiday season, the best time of year for sports. Bowl game, basketball matchups, playoff pushes. It's all happening at once. And while you and I are here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which games to watch, there's one place where it feels good to be right. Prize Picks. Football season is winding down, but fun on Prize Picks is just getting started. Playoff push time, baby. The Los Angeles Rams Seattle Seahawks had the best matchup of Week 16. Stafford to Nakua, man, touchdowns, yards, passing. Ooh, more. All eyes are on the NFC West matchup because it's going to come down to the last week of the season. Everyone's favorite Prize Pick holiday promotion is back. 7 days of Pickmas. Prize Picks is giving out 7 days of deals all the way through Christmas Day, including Christmas Day max discount. Be sure to get on the app and unwrap those deals. New feature alert. Prize Pick now has early payouts if your lineup gets off to a hot start. You may now have the option to cash out these winnings before the game even finishes. Prize Pick is simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get those picks right, you could cash in. Download the Prize Pick app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Here's a question. If you walk into a stash house and you found it full of $20 million, how much would you steal? That's the question Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have to answer in the Netflix new movie, The Rip. They play a team of Miami cops along Teyana Taylor, Stephen Young, Catalina Sandino Moreno, Kyle Chandler, and Sasha Kaje, all trying to decide, are they the good guys or the bad guys? The movie is an edge-of-your-seat thrill ride the entire time, keeping you guessing till the very end. Don't miss The Rip. Only on Netflix on January the 16th. Well, I can't see too well without my glasses, but thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. As you watch the Baltimore Ravens pull to 500 thanks to a 41-24 victory over the Packers. Derrick Henry, a career-high rush, 36 rush attempts, 216 yards. He ties a career-high in TD attempts and passed some Hall of Famers along the way, or a potential Hall of Famer. He passed Tony Dorsett in rush yards, and he passed Adrian Peterson in rush touchdowns. Derrick Henry played phenomenal tonight, and it makes last week even more egregious. But thank you guys for joining us. Y'all know who I am. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. That is my partner and co-host, Liberty City's own Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, a former All-Pro and a Pro Bowl player. That is Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button. And do us all a favor, guys. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We would like to personally thank each and every one of you for your support and your continued support, because thanks to you, all of this is possible. The adulation, the praise that we receive, all the awards that we've received thus far and we will receive in the future is all because of your eyes, because of your ears, and your word of mouth. Ocho and I and the Nightcap family cannot thank you enough. So thank you again for your support and your continued support. Check out Shea by Laportier. Now, if you cannot find Shea by Laportier in a state or city near you, head over to LaportierCognac.com to order your bottle. We have the OG bottle, great taste, and we have now the 375. It is the same quality, the same great taste. You know, you can't have Nightcap unless you have a Nightcap. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Hey,
you can't have a Nightcap.
You drinking tonight?
But my team won this week. Your team win?
Huh?
You shouldn't be drinking then.
Hold on, we gonna win tomorrow though. We gonna win tomorrow. Hey, but listen. Hey, Unc, you feeling good? See,
I feel good. I feel good.
It ain't really never Nightcap unless you got that Laportier in your system.
Yeah.
Cause you be different. You be different. Cause you remember what Beyonce said. I get filthy when I got that lick in my system. Come on now, we gonna have a good show tonight now.
Boy. So, boy, I ain't hell like I was well, but I'm still hell on too now. Yeah, man. But have a look to Laportier.com if you're looking for a bottle of Shea by Laportier. We have the 750 and now the 375, the same great quality, the same great taste, and smooth going down. Please drink responsibly. and stay safe out there. Head over to my media company page and follow on all of on all the platforms. That's Shay Media and my clothing company 84 with 84 being spelled out. That link is pinned into the chat. Guys, as we mentioned at the top, the Ravens pulled to 500 thanks to a 41-24 victory over the Packers. Tyler Huntley was sensational. 107 pass yards, 1 touchdown. He had another 60 yards on 8 carries, but the night belongs to Derrick Henry. 36 carries, 216 yards, 4 touchdowns. The Ravens on tonight, 53 rush attempts, 307 yards, 4 touchdowns, all 4 by Derrick Henry. And as I mentioned at the top, guys, this makes last week even more egregious.
Yes.
I don't give a damn about no rotation. That is your workhorse. That is your bell cow. 6'3", 250 pounds. I'm going to let him. You're not getting the ball back, New England. And when you do get it back, guess what? It's going to be minimal time, or you're going to be down by more than what we got, more than what you were when we got the ball back. That's what I'm saying. But tonight, man, hey, Malik Willis is going to play himself into a contract somewhere else next year, Ocho. Tonight, he was 18 of 21, 288, 1 touchdown, 9 for 60, and another 2 touchdowns on the ground. I don't know what Green Bay, I don't know what Matt LaFleur did. Maybe it's the system, maybe it's the people around him. But he didn't look like this in Tennessee. He looks like a very competent quarterback right now, Ocho. Go ahead.
That's why I always say situations matter, especially as a rookie going into certain teams. Most of the time, when you go to a team you pick early in the draft, you go to a team situationally, it's not really good. He goes to a team now where he's a backup quarterback in Green Bay, surrounded by superior talent, whether it be the linemen, whether it be the receivers, whether it be the running back and Josh Jacobs. So it's easy if you're just a decent quarterback to look the part. That's why he looked the way he did tonight, Unc. He looked really good. The game started off awesome. But the turnovers killed them.
That's what doomed Green Bay, Ocho.
Yeah, it doomed. When they did turn the ball over, what did the Ravens do? They capitalized. They capitalized and made points out of those goddamn turnovers. You look at the Ravens, right, tonight, they played okay defensively. They played okay. But
that's a backup quarterback, Ocho. Had 3 incompletions.
Yes.
288 yards. I want to ask you this, Ocho.
Talk to me.
Explain to me, how can Nate Wiggins run 4.28 at the combine, play off coverage, and teams still get behind him? Explain that to me.
Well, I can tell you that. For one, you read the 3-step, and you have 7 yards, right? You read the 3-step. Before he gets on your toes, you got to open up and be ready to transition. He's gambling and hoping, thinking that the routes are short. You know what? I can catch up and beat players and using my speed. But hold on, you run 4.2, right? But the person that's in front of you that's running by you runs 4.3. So you're not gonna be able to turn and go unless you already in motion. Going back, you can't transition and turn your hips and hang with somebody that running 4.3. That's not gonna happen.
Well, let me ask you this, Ocho. What good is he gambling gonna do? He can't catch the ball. He had an opportunity to seal the game last week.
Okay,
the ball hit him in the chest. He guessed right, and the ball hit him in the chest, and he dropped it.
Hey, on a slant route.
Yes. So why is he gambling? That's not you. You are knock the ball down type of guy. So stay in your place and knock the ball down.
Yeah.
He was bad tonight. I mean, Marlon Humphrey got a tip. Looking in the backfield, Marlon, you got contained. Yeah. That's what you have contained.
Right.
And guess what? Being nosy, trying to play somebody else's responsibility, the guy got outside. But Derrick Henry had a night. He wore him down. He was sensational. And as I said, Chad, I think you guys would agree with me. What happened last week was egregious. I don't want to hear nothing about no rotation. Go ahead, Ocho.
I have a question now about last night. Now, the Green Bay Packers didn't play very well against the defense, against the run.
Right.
Last week against the Patriots played seemingly well against the run. They played seemingly well against the run where it forced the Ravens to get up out of it. Okay, this isn't working. When we're trying to do it, it's not working. What did they do? They abandoned it.
But what did Derrick Henry rush yards had last week? He had 2 touchdowns, Ocho. Remember that last touchdown in the 4th quarter, Ocho, he didn't play again for another 10 minutes and 53 seconds. So the rest of the game, he didn't play.
Yeah.
Ocho, he had 128 rush yards last week. They didn't shut no run down. On 18 carries. The Ravens shut him down. John Harbaugh and Todd Monken shut him down. You remember the saying is the only person that could keep Michael Jordan from scoring 20 points was Dean Smith.
Okay. Okay.
Rest your soul, Coach Smith. The only person that shut Derrick Henry down last week was his head coach and his offensive coordinator. There is no way. I don't care about a rotation.
Right.
Because and we've seen this, chat, in other sports, in basketball or in baseball, a pitcher, when you got a Bulldog, when you got a Baumgartner, when you got a Kershaw, when you got a Pedro or Roger Clemens or Randy Johnson on the mound, I don't give a damn about no pitch count.
Right.
I got Hall of Famers out there.
Yeah.
Go get it.
Yeah,
you got a Hall of Fame running back, and you're going to turn that over. And this is not a knock on Keith Mitchell because I think he's phenomenal.
Yes.
But in that situation, Derrick Henry, hey, bro, 18 carries. Ocho, he had 36 tonight on a short week.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you mean to tell me you let him have 18 and you couldn't give him 24, 25, 26? The hell you say?
I mean, listen, you right. And I'm trying. I can't remember the game by memory, but obviously, I don't think it was a quiet 128. I didn't even know he had 128 last week.
I did.
It was a quiet 128. Was he gashing them the way they was doing? Was he the way he was doing tonight? He was gashing the Packers.
Remember, like the second carry of the game, he broke off a 30-yard touchdown?
Yeah.
And think about it, Ocho. At 18 yards and 128, think about yards per carry that is.
Yeah.
Hell, that's damn near 7 yards a carry.
Yeah, it is. I'm not sure why they abandoned. I'm not sure. Maybe.
As a matter of fact, it's 18, 7, 5, 3. As a matter of fact, ta-da! That's 7 yards a carry.
So you know what?
18 times 7, whoop, that's a 5, whoop, boo boo.
Yep, and you know what sometimes happens, Unc? Coaches offensively, you overthink things. You analyze things too much. You think something not working, and obviously your bell cow was working last week. And to me, it was a quiet 120 because I didn't even know it. In order for them to go away from Derrick Henry, they have to see, well, you know what we're trying to do isn't working. Because in my right state of mind as an offensive coach, if what we're doing in the running game is working, then why would I go away from it? That makes absolutely no sense at all.
They didn't go away from it. They said they were on a rotation. It was Derrick Henry had his time, now it's time for the other running backs to get into the role. No,
you don't do that. You don't do that.
About no rotation.
You
see, that's what analytics do. See, you lose a sense of the game. You lose a feel of the game. You lose a pulse of the game. Derrick Henry running. He had just gave you a touchdown, gave you a 10-point lead. Oh, Derrick, you down? No, Derrick, you not down this series. Derrick, you up.
Yeah. And nobody can override that too. That's the funny part about it. Nobody can override that. Maybe 8. Maybe 8 could say something. But I don't think 8. He has enough on his plate to worry about, especially in last week's game. Before he went out. I mean, Derrick Henry is quiet. He's not gonna say nothing. In a situation like that. So I mean, it is what it is. They look real good tonight. Yeah. As far as playoff implications, are they in? Do they have to? Does Pittsburgh have to lose? How does that work?
Pittsburgh wins. They win the division.
Okay. So
Pittsburgh loses. Now it comes down to the final game of the season. But if Pittsburgh wins tomorrow, Pittsburgh wins the division.
Okay, I understand the division. I mean, playoff implications though. Do they still have a chance to get in?
The Ravens, no, I don't think so. Ravens have a chance to get the playoffs? Yeah, if they win the division. Yeah. Yeah, if they have to win the division, they cannot get into the wild card. No.
Ooh, that's gonna be tough.
No.
That's gonna be tough. So
because you got the Chargers that are already in, and then got the Texans.
The Texans, that's right. Okay. So they gotta hope for the Steelers to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Who the Steelers got, huh?
The Browns.
Ooh, I mean, listen, I know it's the Browns, but that's always the tough matchup.
They better hope them go crazy.
Huh?
Myles Garrett.
Oh yeah.
If he go crazy, they got a chance.
He got to. Hey, hold on. Wait, there's a good chance the Browns might win. Aaron Rodgers without DK Metcalf too, ain't he?
Yes. Let's see. The Broncos win the AFC West, have a chance for the #1 seed if they beat the Chargers next week. Right. Or if New England loses, Jacksonville Jacksonville could win win #1 seed.
Right.
If the Patriots lose and the Broncos lose their final game. Mm-hmm. No, they don't. No. Mm-mm. If Jacksonville wins out, because Jacksonville beat them head to head, they would have to get the #1 seed. Absolutely. If Jacksonville wins out and the Broncos lose their final game, they'll be the same record. AFC West, yes. So Buffalo is already 11-4. The Houston Texans are already have 11 wins. See, there's no way for Baltimore to get any more. Most they can get is 9.
Yeah.
And you already got 3 teams with 11 wins.
Yeah. That's tough.
The math ain't mathing. So with that being said, Ocho, look, I just think the thing is, and I wouldn't have been disappointed, Ocho, given his injury history and how limited he was, and he didn't look like himself.
Right.
Tyler Huntley. Now, we've seen him go other places, Ocho,
Miami.
and not look like himself. But in Baltimore?
Oh, yeah.
In Baltimore? He looks very, very confident. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something in the water. Maybe it's the Dungeness crabs. But if you watch him play when he's at quarterback in Baltimore and watch him play any other place, it's night and day.
You know, different schemes, different scheme, different offenses. And
that suits him.
And you have to be a special quarterback. You have to be an elite quarterback to go in any system and be able to function. And obviously, you saw Tyler Huntley was in Miami. When he was in Miami, I was hyped. Oh, shoot, when Tua was out, I say, boy, Tyler Huntley finna go out there and go crazy. And I was saying he would go crazy because of what I've seen him do in the past when he was with the Ravens.
Right.
But obviously, different offenses, different scheme. And this scheme in Baltimore fits him and suits his skill set extremely well, which is why he looked the way he looked tonight.
Yeah. But when you get Derrick Henry running the football like that, so now you can play action off it. Zay Flowers had 5 targets. He had 4 catches, a touchdown, great speed out. Turn, get the ball in the end zone. He held onto it. I thought Mark Andrews, guys that when he threw the ball towards likely caught it. When he threw the ball towards Andrews, he caught it. When he threw the ball to Flowers, he caught it, and they did something with it. But tonight belonged to Derrick Henry. When you get 36 rush attempts, 216 yards, and 4 touchdowns, and this game should have been over. Because, Ocho, do the officials not understand the rules? A defender cannot go low on a blocker. 77 pull. Now, he probably was going to whiff him anyway, but the defender 90 went low on him. You can't do that. And then they missed a pass interference. The dude had a D-Hop in the collar like this with his right hand, which was away, and he batted the ball with his left.
Hold on. Not even that. You can't touch the receiver past 5 yards. They engage right away. I understand he has a right for the ball, but you can't use your hands to feel where the receiver is to be able to make a play on the ball. You got to play with your eyes and your feet and your hands.
I agree. So, but the Ravens look good tonight. Derrick Henry, Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley should get a game ball. The offensive line should get a game ball. And Derrick Henry damn sure deserves a game ball.
Absolutely.
Because when you run the ball 53 times for 207 yards, 4 touchdowns, you've done something. And Tyler Huntley came in and he ran when he needed to run. He found throwing lanes. I thought he played extremely well, Chad. And I think you guys will agree with me. He played extremely, extremely well. But last week, and I can't reiterate this enough, the way Derrick Henry ran the ball tonight makes last week even more egregious. If I'm Steve Bisciotti, I am furious.
Yes, sir.
That John Harbaugh allowed this to happen. I don't care about a rotation. I don't care who was supposed to be the next man. It's supposed to be his turn. Bro, you do realize you're on life support. You're on life support. And you allow something like this? Well, going back, we shouldn't have to go back at it. You know, going into the game, this is where we are. We need to win this game. The Steelers had already won, so we need to win this game to keep pace. That way we go beat New England, we go beat Green Bay. We still 1 game back. We beat them. We win the division.
Yes.
That's all you had to do. It is just it's infuriating to me that they and he tried to give you it's his turn and so forth and so on. And Derrick Henry, hey, it was his turn and I have no problem with that. I have the utmost trust in anybody that comes in. I trust the coaches. I get all that. I trusted my coaches too. But I know damn well coaches wasn't sending no backup in when it's the fourth quarter and we in a 2-minute drive. Unless I get fatigued, he ain't starting no drive. I guarantee you that.
But also you have to think about this, when it comes into the fourth quarter, right? And being that Derrick Henry is a downhill back, you need a dual threat. You need not only someone that can run the ball, that's a little change of pace, a little faster, a little speedier, a little quicker, but it can also catch it out the backfield. Could also do those other things that Derrick Henry doesn't do. especially in those situations. So that might explain it a little bit. They wanted to be able to do a little bit more offensively outside of,
Ocho, we got the lead.
Oh, yeah, I understand. I understand.
Okay, he can catch it out of the backfield. How many passes they throw to the back out the backfield then?
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to tell you what Mitchell is good at, huh? I'm just telling you, I'm not saying he Christian McCaffrey. I'm not saying he that, but I'm just telling you, he provides that offensively outside of what Derek doesn't do. That's it.
That is what we needed.
Right, you're right.
We needed 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
That's it. Kill a clock.
Hey,
listen, I'm with you when you're right. I ain't gonna argue with you.
Hey, the man say, he said, if it ain't a way, I'll make a way. That's what I'm telling Derrick Henry. Hey, coach, it ain't no hole. Make one. What Smokey Mama told him? She gave him $1, so get me a pack of cigarettes. It ain't enough. Yeah, make it enough, Smokey.
Make it enough. Oh, yeah.
So, man, Derrick Henry, hey, he better be player of the week. Did I win my prize pick? Because I told you wasn't going to get no 200-something yards. Yeah, Dobbs, the first player of the game.
Yeah, Dobbs went deep.
Dobbs had 62. Herbert was less than 230-something.
Yeah, 236. Herbert threw for 236.
He might have needed 236. Justin Herbert? Yeah. That's what he needed. I thought he needed to have 236. Hold on, what'd you say now? Oh, man. This some bull jive.
Hell no.
Derrick Henry has the most 200 rush yard games in NFL history. His 7 breaks a tie that he had with Adrian Peterson and O.J. Simpson. Tiki Barber has 5. LaDainian Tomlinson has 4. Barry Sanders, Earl Campbell, and Jim Brown all has 4. Henry officially passed Tony Dorsett to move in the 10th all-time in career rush yard list. And just before half, he moved past Adrian Peterson, 120 for 4th all-time rushing and touchdown. He now has 122 touchdowns. He's 1 behind from tied Marcus Allen, 2 to break the tie. LaDainian Tomlinson is 2nd with 145. Emmitt Smith, 164. If he can stay healthy for 3-4 more years, he might. Yeah. He could possibly catch.
Yeah, and listen, this is the funny thing about it is where will he be to do it? What team will he be on to be able to catch?
Well, he need to come back to Baltimore next year. I think he gonna get at least 1 more year with Baltimore. I don't think now they're gonna have to make some hard decisions. They're gonna make some decisions on Marlon Humphrey. They're gonna make some decisions on Roquan Smith. They're gonna try to move some things around. What are they gonna do? And you hear all these scenarios that could possibly trade Lamar, but they got to get that cap under control.
They got to
get that under control, Ocho. Zay Flowers, he got $28 million next year, Ocho, because he made the Pro Bowl for the 2nd time.
Yeah.
So you got some issues that you got to get resolved, but they got to get pass rushers, Ocho. They got to. Yeah. They got to shore up their cornerback position. It's not up to par. And you can't win. It's really that simple.
Right. Okay.
But the Ravens will be the biggest to do fans tomorrow. As Steelers lost to the Browns, will set up a winner-take-all AFC North title game next week, and the Steelers do not have DK. Look, the one thing the Steelers can do is get after your quarterback.
Oh yeah.
The one thing the Browns can't do is protect the quarterback. That's a recipe made in hell.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game though. It's gonna be a good game, I'm hoping that's the game. I'm gonna be tuned in watching. I'm sure other people will be watching as well because I'm excited. Not for the matchup in general, not to see the Steelers lose, not even to watch Shador. I'm trying to see Myles Garrett get this goddamn sack record.
Yeah.
Yeah, and listen, I sent him a message too. I say when you get that record, I want that jersey you got on when you get that record. I asked Myles for the jersey. I want the jersey you wear when you break that record. I want you to sign it for me, and that's it.
Well, you better be the Hall of Fame. You better be Canton, because that jersey they're gonna be. I guarantee you, they got people at Canton.
Oh no, I asked for it first.
Okay.
Hey, hold on, Unc. Hey, can't get the jersey before I do?
Absolutely.
Nah, hell.
Any record breaker like when
Right.
Peyton broke the record most touchdowns in a passing season. I think he broke Tom's.
Right.
The 50 when he got 55, that went there. When he broke Drew Brees' yardage, that went in. The cleats, they take everything.
Well, I tell you what. Listen, the Cleveland Browns organization, they have plenty jerseys. They can send the Hall of Fame another one. But the one
Hall of
he wear
Fame
when
will
he
be
break
right
that
there
record,
as he take that jersey off. They're gonna be right there.
I tell you what, he done told me I can have that jersey. Hey, Myles Garrett, if you see this, if you don't give me that jersey, it's gonna be consequences. Because you promised me that jersey. I promise I'll whoop your ass.
Because I remember when I broke they ought to send me that stuff back. Because when I broke the touchdown record,
Right.
they I guess they didn't know I was gonna have 3 touchdowns.
Right,
but
right,
Monday
right.
I think they got, what did they get? The jersey or the shoes? They took something. I need my shoes back now.
Oh, you want it back?
Yeah, somebody
Hey,
what you call them broke my record. Tony broke it, and then Gates broke it.
Okay.
Man, I want to see the tight end to break Gates' record, 116 touchdowns.
Oh yeah. Hey, him and Phillip was cooking, huh?
Man, they were cooking. He had Drew at first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He had Drew first. Yeah.
They were cooking.
But
God.
tonight I was very impressed with the Baltimore Ravens offense.
Yeah, they look good.
I thought Tyler Huntley did a great job. They didn't ask him to do much, but he was on target.
Yeah.
And when he needed to use his legs, because there were some third downs that he got out of harm's way,
Yes.
got the first down, set them up on sometimes on second down, he set them up on third and short. But tonight belonged to Derrick Henry. 36 carries,
absolutely.
216 yards, 4 touchdowns. Now he's the all-time. He has more 200-yard rush games than any other player in NFL history, and he's 1 touchdown behind tying Marcus Allen for third all-time in rush touchdowns, 2 to move in third place by himself. Malik Willis, Ocho, when you look at him, I think Jordan Love's phenomenal. Guy's a Pro Bowl talent.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
Malik Willis provides something that Love doesn't, and that's legs.
Yeah.
He can get gone in a hurry.
Well, listen. Listen. Jordan Love is not the slowest in the world, but he's not Malik Willis when it comes to being a dual threat at the quarterback position. Now, when it comes to being a thrower of the ball, I mean, Jordan Love is the better player in general. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league.
Correct.
This is what the Packers have that not very many other teams have, is when your starting quarterback goes down, do you have someone that can come in and keep your head above water and still run the offense? And you had that tonight. And Malik Willis showed that in the right situation, I'm a competent starting quarterback in this NFL. Now, the part that I don't like is where you just said he set himself up to be a starter somewhere else, but then if you go somewhere else and they don't have the supporting cast that you have in Green Bay, now the onus being a better quarterback than what you are when you're not surrounded by not elite talent, but great talent, good talent. Now you got to be that much better. And
the receivers that he has around him, Ocho, they're really they're not Jalen, they're not Chase, they're not these upper. I think Christian Watson can be really good if he can stay healthy. His only knock is Ocho because he's a speed guy, so he's not built sturdy. And so the least little thing, a shoulder, a nick, and hamstring,
he's down.
He's overcome that knee injury. You know, he tore his ACL. He's totally recovered from that, but he's had some problems staying healthy. When he's healthy,
he nasty.
he can be an absolute true number one.
Their group in general is a young group. And they play very well off each other because all of them do things differently. They all play receiver, but all of them do things differently. Obviously, Reed, Hicks. I want to see them use Matthew Golden, Unc. They got him so early, Unc. He ran a 4.2, but they don't use him or put him in the right positions to make the plays for having that kind of speed that he has. I'm not sure what they're doing with him, but I would love to see him be a little bit more intricate part of the offense, especially with the kind of speed he had. You're a 4.2 guy. A 4.2 guy is supposed to show up on film. A 4.2 guy, when you turn on the film, you be like, well, goddamn, who the hell is that? And I just don't get that from him. When you watch Tyreek Hill play, it's like, well, goddamn, who the hell is that?
But here's the thing. If you notice with Tyreek, they ran Tyreek on jet sweeps. They hand the ball off to him. They run smoke screens. You're not just going to just run by people unless you're Randy Moss.
No.
Because that's the thing. And what Andy Reid did for Tyreek is that he used him in so many different areas and used him so many different ways that now, I can unwind with this speed. But you think about all the smoke screens. Think about all the jet sweeps. Think about all the reverses that they gave him on. And so now he can really use that speed because we really don't know how and when they're going to use him. And now he's able to get past people. They just use Matthew Golden. They don't use him in anything but on a deep route.
You know, and that I don't understand why they do that, because Tyreek Hill got himself to a point to where he was somewhat of a gadget player, but then he got better at the route tree.
That's what he was when he first came in. He was a punt kick returner.
Exactly. Then all of a sudden he gets confidence, and obviously, confidence is the most important thing when you're playing this goddamn game. All of a sudden now he's taking short routes to the house. Now he's taking intermediate routes to the house. He's taking overs and slants and all that stuff, and then to add to his game. And at that point, now there's no way to stop him because you don't know what the hell he's gonna do. So I want to see Matthew Golden get better in that area, where when he comes back to Green Bay next year, they don't have a choice but to use him because he can do so much. So Matthew Golden, I want to make sure I see you down here in Miami in July at the wide receiver workshop. We just need you for 2 days, baby. Come on, holla at your boy. Let's work.
Love went viral this week, Ocho, for reportedly spending under $5,000 to buy his teammates Nike Dunk sneakers for Christmas. Love signed a $220 million contract and is getting paid $55 million a year. Ocho, is it a fair critique of Love for being cheap?
I wouldn't call it a fair critique of Love, but sometimes quarterbacks, those that make large sums of money, they give their offensive linemen really, really good gifts.
You saw what Aaron Rodgers gave his.
Oh yeah, hey, listen.
We call them doom buggies. I don't know what they call now.
Yeah. I saw
Patrick. Somebody got golf clubs. Patrick Mahomes. Some Cam Ward gave his Louis Vuitton stuff and Nintendos and this and that. So normally, I think Patrick Mahomes, Purdy gave his offensive lineman Toyota Tundras last year.
Ooh, see, he must have a whatchamacallit,
Yeah.
He must have a deal sponsored with Toyota Tundra.
Yeah.
You saw Jonathan Taylor.
Normally the quarterbacks they kind of go heavy.
They go
Patrick
crazy.
Mahomes. I think it was Patrick Mahomes. Somebody got Rolexes for his teams last year. Josh Allen. Quarterback. Look, you're making that kind of money, and you're probably making. If you're a top flight quarterback, if you're making $40-50 million on the field, you're probably making another $10-15 million off the field. So they're like, you know what, you guys. All this MVPs and the praise and adulation I get, you keep me protected.
Yes.
Hey, I'm going to take care of you. I'm not going to tell the man how to spend his money. That's his choice. He did what he felt was right. But I'm just saying normally. And hey, to each his own. Each his own. I'm not here to tell somebody, because I remember Ocho. I was so happy. I made the Pro Bowl in '92 as an alternate.
Yes, sir.
'93, I went back. I made it. I was a starter, and I was a first team All Pro. And so the money that I had, I think I had about $12,500 if I make the Pro Bowl, and I had another $12,500 if I made an All Pro team. So that's $25,000. Yeah. I bought all the offensive linemen Rolexes. Garrett Zimmerman was the left tackle. He said he didn't want one. John said, "Nah, T, I'm good." So I bought 4 of the linemen Rolexes because I was just so happy. Because I appreciate it. Because I really believe they blocked harder when they knew the ball was coming to Sharpie.
Hold on, time out. So you bought 4 Rolexes, right? You made $25,000, right? First team All Pro, and you made the Pro Bowl. Now, what kind of Rolexes you was able to get under $25,000 for 4 of them?
Ocho, do you know how long ago that's been?
How long ago? What year this was?
This was '93.
Hold on. So the price of Rolexes done went up?
Hell yeah!
Hold on, Unc. So that means, it's the same watch, and just because it's 2025, because of the name that's on it, they charging us more because of the year we in.
So it's Patek, so it's Piguet, so it's Vacheron Constantine, so it's all the watches. F.P. Jorn. Yes.
You see how they be jipping us, Unc?
Ocho, you think you could buy a house in 1993? You think you can go buy that same house right now for what you bought for in '93? A car?
Listen,
can you buy it for the same? No.
Right. Listen, I understand what you mean, but do me a favor real quick.
Yes, I think I played. Yeah, that's what it was. A day judge. A stainless. It was stainless steel.
Right.
So had it engraved. Had the guy put down.
How much one of them cost back then? How much?
Back then it was probably about $4,500, maybe $5,000.
So how much you think a day costs right now?
Probably 10.
10?
8,500, 10,000?
Okay, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Do me a favor, real quick. What time it is?
8:43.
8:43. You just gave me the time, right? Mm-hmm. How much that cost me?
Hey, normally I would tell you, I would normally get smart with your time for you to buy a watch.
Hey, it's free. You know, you got an iPhone, don't you?
Yeah.
It tell the time, don't it?
But a watch is an accessory.
A who?
An accessory.
I am the accessory.
You can go to an event barefooted if you wanted to, right?
Right.
But you buy shoes.
Yeah. I'm with you when you're right.
I'm just when you're right. Just a nice accessory.
Right.
I mean, you could go by yourself. If they say a +1, but you gonna take Cambodia.
Oh yeah, that's a nice accessory, there, boy. Hey, that's the accessory. Matter of fact, if she on my hip, I don't even need no watch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they ain't looking at they looking at her anyway.
Oh yeah, boy, who you telling?
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, look at this smile. That boy loves some Cambodia, man. Die. The Texans beat the Chargers. In doing so, they gifted the Denver Broncos the AFC West. The Texans beat the Chargers 20-16. Houston punched their ticket to the playoff for the third consecutive year, which is the most in their young franchise's history. The Texans still have a shot at claiming the division. Depends on whether the Jags can lose either of the next two games. Yeah. If the Jags fall to the Colts or the Titans, Houston beats the Colts in Week 18, the Texans will win the AFC South. I don't see that happening. The Chargers lost to the Texans, clinched the division for the Broncos. For the first time in 10 years, a team has won the division other than the Kansas City Chiefs. Because, we won in 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was the Tebow won his last year starting. And then Peyton came, he won it 4 straight years. And then Alex Smith got there, and then obviously my homeboy took over from there. Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel became the second rookie duo in NFL history, and the first since 1938 to each score touchdown receptions on 40-plus yards in the same game.
Yes.
C.J. Stroud was 16 of 28, 244, 2 touchdowns, 2 very costly picks. Didn't cost them, but it could have. They ran the ball 34 times for 118 yards. Higgins had 2 catches, 88 yards, and 1 75-yard touchdown. Nico Collins had 3 for 57 for 23, big on third down. Jalen Noel had 3 for 54. Justin Herbert was 21 of 32, 236, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He was sacked 5 times. Boy, if he was not as athletic and as big and strong as he was, he probably should have been sacked about 10 times.
Yeah, easily.
Quentin Johnson had 5 for 98. Aronde Gasson dropped a couple. He had 3 for 32 and a touchdown. Ladd McConkey had 1 for 31, and that was it. But CJ's got to be. He forced some balls in the middle of the field. He did. I don't know what he was looking at. That first touchdown was egregious. Why would you throw that? Look. Hey, that defense came out on fire. Ocho, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Listen, the goddamn Texans. Unc, I thought it was going to be a blowout, but understanding the flow of the game and how the game goes, the momentum was with the Texans. Them first 2 drives. Obviously, I think it was them had to be blown coverages, huh?
They had to be. No, it was. It looked like it was. I don't know where the safety went. I would have to go back, but it looked like the safety.
Somebody was holding him. Somebody was holding him,
and
but
then
still.
The corner's playing outside leverage.
Yeah. And you know you vulnerable at. If I wouldn't even play outside leverage,
you got to. If you give up the goal ball, then what?
That's why I said you know if you go to that post, you dead to the water. So I'd rather play head up. So I got a 2-way go to be able to put myself in a better position to be able to make a play. Because you in no man's land by yourself and the goddamn safety being held in the middle of the field, wide ass open.
That's what the D coordinator tell you, son. That's on me. Yeah. Because Ocho, now I got you outside leverage. You give up a goal ball. Yeah. I'm going to snatch your ass up. You come to the sideline. I'm just telling you. I put your ass outside for a reason.
But see, Unc, can I tell you something real quick?
Yes.
This is why if I play defensive back, it's a thinking man's game. It's a chess match almost. I understand what the defense calls me to do. I understand what the scheme wants me to do. It wants me to play outside leverage. Yes. And I know the safety is going to be held by some running a little shorter to get his eyes and get his attention. I understand the middle of the field is going to be wide open. Yes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat a little bit. And I'm gonna play the goddamn receiver head up, so I can make a move. If you go into the deep ball, I can speed turn. And if you go into the goddamn post, I'm already in position to be able to make a play, at least make a play. But I don't want to be in no man's land with goddamn outside leverage, and he go to the post, and now I got to play catch up. There's somebody that's just as fast as me, and ain't no way in hell I'm gonna get to the ball. And
what I'm hoping is, Ocho, I played you because what you're hoping is they don't have a play call that goes to the post.
Bingo.
See, that's why I'm playing that coverage, because I'm not gonna put my guy in harm's way having playing outside leverage if I think they're gonna run a route to the post. Because if I think they're gonna run a route to a post, I'm gonna call a defense where I got a whole safety or we playing quarters.
Yeah.
That way I'm protected. In this situation, they probably show something what they normally do, and nobody's probably thrown it. They held it, and then guess what? He breaks it. Got great protection, and it basically ran the same route to the other side.
Yep, basically that's all it was.
They put one on the left, one on the right.
But they listen. The goddamn Chargers spotted them boys 14 points. I was like, boy, this finna be a blowout. It's finna be a blowout. Then the offense stalled. Then the Texans offense stalled, and the goddamn Chargers they were playing good defense.
Yeah,
they were playing good defense, and obviously with them two interceptions, they should have had an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Well, if you think about Ocho also, guess what happened with the Chargers do? They threw a pick on the 1 yard line.
Yep.
They missed the PAT. They missed the field goal.
Yeah.
They was only 1 for 3 in the red zone. You kick field goal, you get your ass kicked. You score a touchdown, you kick somebody else ass.
Yeah. I think if Gasson doesn't drop that ball and it gets picked off, I think that the score, the ending score to this game would be different. It'd be different.
Maybe you're right, Ocho. I mean, I think the thing is we don't know. And to kick the Cowboys while they're down, because I can't think of a better time. Think about it. Justin Herbert has been sacked 50 times. He's sacked the third most quarterback in the NFL. He was sacked 5 times today. He was pressured another again. Think about it. The Cowboys didn't touch him one time.
Also, the Cowboys don't got no goddamn Daniil Hunter. The goddamn Cowboys don't got Will Anderson either.
Ta-da!
Hey,
that's what Jared said. Jared said they better at rushing the passer. Now they got rid of Michael.
Yeah. You know who I would love to play with? Matter of fact, he's playing in the wrong era. Vontaze Burfict and Al Shazier. Am I saying it right?
Yep.
Boy, they do not belong. They belong back in the 80s, huh? Hey, Burfict and Al Shazier, they belong playing football in the 80s because they play. Hey, Chad. Hey, Vontaze Burfict and Al Shazier belong in it. They play football the way football's supposed to be played before the rules change. Before the game got watered down in the NFL as handicapped defenses and allowing them to play ball to where they can have some type of advantageous competitive edge. Now, the hands is tied behind their back, but I love the way them boys play. I love the way them boys play, and this is coming from an offensive player who, who really doesn't care. So I appreciate his style of play and the way they play. That goddamn Derek Stingley Jr. and that goddamn Lassiter, boy, they got the whole shebang over there defensively. And I think once they make the playoffs, they can make a very good run because their defense is so good. Their defense is so good on all 3 levels. Whether it's the back end, whether it's the front end, the linebackers are okay. But where they make their hay is up front and that goddamn back end. And if C.J. Stroud can play complimentary football without turning the ball over, because you can't have no goddamn 2 turnovers, not in the playoffs. That's not going to happen because the teams you're playing are going to make you pay double for that. They definitely going to make you pay double for that. So outside of that, man, the game was good today. The Texans pulled it off. Goddamn, the Texans, they was only 3 for 11 on third down. Only 3 for 11 on third down. But hell, they won 2 turnovers, and they still won the game. And I think they won that game because of defense. Defense played really well because off of those turnovers they did have, the Chargers weren't able to capitalize on those turnovers. And obviously, I think the score line would have been much different if Gasson hadn't dropped that ball that was picked off.
I was thinking just what you were thinking, Ocho.
Well, you get another drink?
It's Nightcap, ain't it?
Yeah. Hey,
you
boy.
Keep talking. You doing a good job.
Oh yeah. You know what? Once I get to going, I done took a nap today, huh? I done took a nap today because
me too. I'm about to take one right now on you. Give me another 10 minutes. I'm gonna take a nap on you.
I got you. This is one of those nights where we can go for 3 hours and I'm gonna be good. I'm ready. I'm ready to talk.
Ocho, I do believe the Houston Texans have a Super Bowl defense. My concern with C.J. Stroud is when they pressure him.
Yeah.
When they pressure him, he's not the same guy.
Who?
C.J. Stroud.
Oh, okay. I
Look
just
look at his numbers today.
Yes, sir.
When he got pressured, look at his numbers against pressure.
You know what they need to do a better job of too, Unc? Because C.J. Stroud is not a dual threat quarterback, but
Yes.
he does have great pocket presence. He does know how to move in the pocket to be able to buy himself time. But when they add pressure, every time they do add pressure, the pressure is coming. Unc, the goddamn plays are too long. He got to wait for the goddamn route to develop. If you know, based on down and distance, when people are going to blitz, shorten up the route
Run them
concept.
shallows, man. Hey, cross
Thank-
that thing up.
Hello?
You keep trying to hit home runs.
Yes.
I don't know if your offensive line is going to be able to hold up.
No.
And it's not like CJ got legs like that. That's not what he is. He is a pocket passer.
Yes. A damn good one at that, too. Especially if you give him time. That's one thing about it. Listen, he don't got no doctor's coat on, but he can be surgical with that goddamn ball if you give him some time.
Mm-hmm. The Texan Jalen Petrie with an all-time quote from the locker room today. God is the greatest. The Texans defense may be second. Houston marked the 7th time in the Super Bowl era since 1966 a team has qualified for the postseason after starting 0-3.
Yeah, hey, that's dope. That's dope. That is one thing about it. I'm not sure what coach told them when they started 0-3, to keep them boys from not folding, because it can be very demoralizing, to go through training camp, to go through the off-season program, then to start the season and all the work you put in, and you go out there and you have a goose egg, you 0-3, and to be able to bounce back from that, boy, what kind of locker room that take?
Yes, but you got to give a lot of credit for Davis Mills, because when he went down, when C.J. Stroud went down, Davis Mills kept him afloat. Remember the same thing, Brock Purdy. When he goes down, Mac Jones keeps
kept him afloat. Yeah.
That's why you need quality depth at that position.
But that's the hard part, Unc. That's the hard part, is being able to find a quarterback that fits that system, that fits that scheme, that can keep you above water. Because once your starter go down, boy, it's hell. You see what happened with J.J. McCarthy? J.J. McCarthy went down. What young boy looked like that played the other night for Minnesota? What he look like?
Good and terrible.
But who you telling?
And what you call him just look terrible, JJ. So he ain't like they drew it from Tom Brady to somebody. He was bad too.
Hey, now listen. Now I don't mean to be jumping off topic or jumping to a different team, but Minnesota has some decisions to make. They got some very important decisions to make. And I can tell you who's probably going to be the quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings next year. A competent quarterback that can at least deliver the ball, and you know what you get when you get him. I guarantee you Flacco end up in Minnesota next year.
I know
until you can fix the situation.
I know Jett'll be happy to see you.
Yeah, who you telling? You see what Flacco did when Joe went down?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come on now.
Now he gonna throw for an ass of yards.
Oh yeah.
But he gonna have he gonna have at least half as many picks as he has touchdowns.
But you got to think about this too. You think about Minnesota. What does Minnesota have that the Bengals don't? Or what?
A defense.
Come on now.
But even with defense, Ocho, it's hard to overcome turnovers, because the one thing that helps your defense is that you don't put them on a short field continuously.
Right.
You make somebody drive 70 and 80 yards.
Yeah.
Now, you keep putting the team on short fields, eventually that defense will crack.
Oh, yeah, it's going to break. It's going to break.
So, look, I think Malik Willis has showed his value, and he's going to get an opportunity to go somewhere just like Mac Jones. Mac Jones signed a 2-year deal. He could have signed a 1-year deal, Ocho, parlayed that, but he said, you know what, I want to get somewhere stable. I want to get someone that has an offense that fit. And I thought Mac Jones was perfect for the West Coast offense when he came out. Basically, Brock Purdy is probably a little bit more athletic Mac Jones. Doesn't have the biggest arms, processes information very, very well. Can get Purdy is a tad more athletic because he seemed to be able to make plays on the run. But when you run the football with McCaffrey, when you can run it and you can play action off of that, because that's what the West Coast system is. Right. The short passing game is an extension of the run. But the Texans, I do. Back to the Texans, Ocho. I think the Texans can make some noise, but it's all going to be contingent on how well does C.J. Stroud. Because if I'm a team, I'm gonna heat him up. I'm gonna dial it up on him, Ocho. Because I don't really fear anybody but Nico Collins.
Right.
Now, I know they're looking to hit the ball over the top, but if I I might bring it. I might, because I'm not overly concerned with their run game, Ocho. I'm not.
Right.
Yeah, I think Jalen Marks Woody Marks is fine, but I'm not. It's not like, oh my God, they got Derrick Henry or they got James Cook or they they got somebody like that. Jonathan Taylor. I don't fear them like that.
Right.
But I'm gonna heat CJ Stroud up because I see that seems to cause him a problem.
Yep. And all it comes down to, Unc, all it comes down is stop having those long ass development plays. If you know,
they try to hit home runs on every damn play.
Yeah, they do based on down and distance. You know that pressure's coming. You don't watch film. You got 17 weeks worth of film to know what teams are going to do to you. You understand what they do when they're going to bring pressure, why they're bringing pressure, because the plays you're running is taking too long to develop. Establish the run, and when you do throw the ball, hell, goddamn quick game. Get the ball out of CJ's hands. Allow him to get that rhythm. Let him catch that rhythm, get the run game, boom. Okay, now we can go deep. Now we can do something else. Now we can play a little bit with the offense. It's all about creativity.
Ocho, Pete Carroll confirmed that Maxx Crosby left the building after he was told he would not play in the final 2 games of the season. He said, "I'd like to get out of here." So I said, get out of here. He took off. It's exactly what you would think he would do. He should, and I agree with him 1,000% on how he responded. According to Adam Schefter, Maxx Crosby is expected to need knee surgery, and the Raiders are placing him on injured reserve. Well, earlier today, Maxx Crosby was posting a video on IG. He's playing basketball with his daughter and jumping on the trampoline, sending a clear message to the Raiders. Crosby is ticked after being placed on IR because if you look at it over the last several years, no defensive lineman has played more snaps than Maxx Crosby. Clearly, he wanted to continue that, Ocho. He's like, hell, I've been playing on this badass knee for the longest, and now all of a sudden the last 2 games, y'all don't want me to play. But anyway, Ocho, what's going on here?
Hey, I think it's something else. Honestly, I think it's something else. Why would you shut him down? Since when? Since when does the team or the doctors override a player that says I'm able to play? I think it's something else that we don't know about. It might be incentives, huh? It might be something like that because you've been around long enough to know teams play games like this. Okay, if he gets to a certain number of snaps, you know what? We gonna play with him. We're not gonna let him get it. We don't want him to hit them dollars. Now, I could be wrong. But there's no reason. What kind of video he say he made?
He was on IG playing basketball with his daughter and jumping on the trampoline.
That's a young fella that can still play the game, and he still wants to play. We talk about Maxx Crosby. We ain't talk about just anybody.
True.
We ain't talk about anybody. Maxx Crosby can have a goddamn broken leg, huh? You know where he gonna be? On the field. Mm-hmm. That's the type of player he is. So why would you shut him down, knowing what you got?
It might be incentives, but all I know is this. If I got paying a guy $34 million, I ain't putting no incentives in the contract. Whatever you do, go to the Pro Bowl, lead the team in sacks, lead the league in sacks, tackle for losses, all pro. For $34 million, shouldn't you do that, Ocho?
Yeah.
You think, let me ask you a question. Chase makes $40.5 million. Do you think I should put incentives in his contract?
No, absolutely not.
Exactly.
Hey, but hold on.
It might be a situation, Ocho. Cowboys got a couple extra picks.
Hold on, boy. Hey, that liquor talking now. Go ahead, Take your time. Take your time. Now go ahead.
Somebody, make us an offer. You got. Hey, I'm gonna need a first and a third this year, and maybe a second next year.
Hey, you said about could you Maxx Crosby with that star on his helmet? Ooh, that's nasty work right there, too.
Yeah, he can play. He all over the place. I love his energy. I love his motor. I love his passion for the game. I know exactly. Look here. On the 46 man that's going to be active that day, I'm never going to Maxx Crosby and ask him, is he ready? Because I already know the answer.
Absolutely.
I need me 45 Maxx Crosbys.
Yes.
Now, I'll never have to worry about whether or not he's ready to play.
Let me tell you something. If you had 45, no matter of fact, make it 53. If you have 53 Maxx Crosby with that kind of mentality at their respective positions, you might as well bring the Lombardi Trophy in early. You might as well bring it in early. And when I think about the Las Vegas Raiders, Maxx Crosby is the essence of what they represent.
Oh yeah, he absolutely
He
a
is
Raider.
the
He
essence of what
absolutely
being a Raider is.
Yes.
He is their identity. When you
Yes.
think of the Raiders, the first thing you think of is Maxx Crosby. And
Yes.
most of the time, that position is held for an offensive player.
Yes.
When you think about it, the face of a team, the franchise. It's
That
I mean,
defense.
it's a defensive player. Come on now.
For the defensive players, if you go back and study the Raiders and you look at John Matuzak and you look at the Stork and you look at Ochocinco and you look at Lester and you look at their defensive players back then, Big Ben Day, that's them.
Yeah, they
That's
own the show
him.
back then.
Here's that. Mark Davis's father, Al, would have loved Maxx Crosby.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He would have loved Maxx Crosby because he is the quintessential L.A. Oakland Raider.
Hey, Unc, I guarantee you. I mean, chat. I know y'all got your ideas and you I see somebody talk about, oh, they probably tanking. That's why they're not letting them play. Tanking ain't got nothing to do with that. The tank, the Titanic already sunk. It's already sunk.
On the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, they at the bottom of the sea. So that has nothing to
wreckage.
do with it. I'm telling you, it got to be. Why would you shut him down? Now Brock Bowers is hurt. He's hurt. There's a difference. He's hurt. Max is willing and able and wants to play, but they don't want him to play. Boy, that's clear as day.
Yeah.
Especially if you played the game, you already know what time it is.
This thing is turned from a search and rescue to just a search. Ain't no rescue. Ain't no rescue. Ocho, you at the beginning when something happens, a ship crash, you'll play, it's search and rescue.
Yeah.
After a couple of days, anytime you have a natural disaster, they talk about we are search and rescue.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we already know now. We just searching. Ain't no more rescuing.
That's it.
But I think Maxx Crosby is probably, a 1 and a 3 and a second and 27. Because I think the thing is, I know he loves being a Raider because, like I said, he's the quintessential Raider. I mean, redhead with pirate. He's perfect. You can't get a more perfect Raider than Maxx Crosby. But I think deep down he really wants to win. And I know you want to win in your original inhabitants. You want to win for the team that drafted you, that believed in you.
Yeah.
Sometimes, Ocho, you have to go elsewhere to fulfill that prophecy, to fulfill that fantasy, that dream, or whatever you envision happen.
Right.
Sometimes you just gotta leave, Ocho. You do.
And that's unfortunate. And most of the time, some of the great players, they are staples in those organizations. Not just Maxx Crosby. You think down there in Cleveland, Myles Garrett, another staple in an organization.
Well, he definitely ain't going nowhere. They wanted 4 first rounders. I mean, somebody was offering 4 first rounders for Joe Burrow. Somebody gonna offer at least 3 for him.
Yeah. I mean that's crazy. But they will never get an opportunity to win or be on a team and compete or have a chance at competing for Lombardi. But you never know what the all season holds, Unc. You never know.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna see some willing. I think Ocho, we're gonna see some willing and dealing, and I think we're gonna see some people move that we probably didn't think would move.
Probably.
That's normally how this thing works. It normally works where when you least expect, like, damn, they released him. Damn, they traded him. Yeah.
But you think about it, right? And I think people still don't understand when you have these beat reporters or you have analysts or you have pundits that know inside information that nobody else would know except people inside those buildings.
You're right.
That's how it starts. That's the start to the forest fire. That's the start to the forest fire right there.
You know who on the phone with him right now?
I don't think they understand. They say, oh, this person, they always hating. Oh, this person doesn't work for the team specifically. They just talking out. No, they're never talking out their ass. The information is coming from somewhere. Especially as reporters, your credibility is all you have to go off of.
Right.
So you're not going to say anything just to be saying it, just to create a story. The information is coming from somewhere. And they always do this. Back to even when I was playing.
Right.
Even before I was playing. Hell, they did it to me. Wait a minute. How the hell they know about that? And nobody knew about that situation except the people in this building.
If I'm the Eagles, I'm on the phone. If I'm the
Maxx?
Buffalo Bills, I'm on the phone.
Well,
If
well,
I'm
no,
the
they got-
Dallas Cowboys,
Right.
I'm on the phone.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting offseason.
If I'm any team that you say, well, you know what, the Indianapolis Colts, I don't know, you don't have anything because you gave up your 2 first rounders, so you're out of the equation. But I'm on the phone. I am. I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
Kansas City, you can't get him. They're not going to trade him within the division. I don't think Green Bay can get him because they just played Micah. I don't know if you pay $40 million for a linebacker and then give another $34 million. I don't see that happening. Plus a $50+ million for your quarterback. I don't see that happening. With that being said, if I'm Buffalo, if I'm Philly, if I'm New England, or I'm on the phone.
Oh yeah.
I'm Philly. I'm on the phone, Ocho.
Yeah. Got to be. Hell. Well, I don't know if we can afford him, but I was going Cincinnati.
All they can do is say no. You see the fine girl at the club, man, I should go talk to her. All she can do is say, I got a boyfriend, I'm not interested. But what if she say, hey, how you doing? Can I have your number? Yeah. You can have my number, you have my IG, whatever they do now, Ocho. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess they trade Instagram now.
Yeah.
Is that the new thing, Ocho, trade Instagram?
Boy, you asking me? Boy, I'm down there 57, man. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I ain't
I
no
don't know how
damn
that
near
work,
57.
bro.
I'm damn near 58.
Okay. Yeah, you know, I'm them days over for me, boy. I ain't got time for them games.
I'm trying to think where he because I think I'm not trying to go to another sorry team. I'm going to where I can try to win. Buffalo, Philly, New England, Baltimore.
I like that.
Cincinnati.
Yay! We can use some help, boy. We can show you some help. You know, we got one solid on the back end. You know, DJ Turner. That's that boy. We get somebody, you know, up there on that line now. We gonna be all right. We get a nice little end.
Yeah. Crosby's been on the injury report since week 12, missing practice each week. Since then, his knee issue did not practice, but Crosby has played every game. Las Vegas plays the Giants in the game that could decide who gets the number 1 pick in 2026. If I'm New England, Ocho, I'd love to keep Maxx Crosby. But I can finish in last place without him. Let me try to build this thing. Let me try to get this thing.
Get some pieces.
There's a chance I can get the number 1 overall pick. Somebody's gonna give me a number 1 pick this year. I get a third. I get a third this year and a second next year. I can really start to build my team. Arizona might be interested. Do you swap Kyler Murray and a first round pick? Kyler Murray and a first round pick for Maxx Crosby.
No, you just said the man want to win.
Well, hey, I'm just saying I'm just throwing out scenarios. All things being equal,
right?
Philly, Buffalo, New England.
Let's leave it there. Let's stop there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Baltimore?
Hey, all them other scenarios just put him right back in the same situation.
What about Baltimore?
Okay, now we talking. now we talking. Hey, listen, I can see Maxx Crosby play like a Raven. Make it make sense.
Ocho, speaking of Christmas gift, Joe Burrow gifted his offensive lineman literal fossils for Christmas. Burrow had his teammates over to his house where they were able to take a pic from a selection of authentic dinosaur, bear, and mammoth fossils. Fossils drafting order was determined by a combination of seniority and whoever arrived at Burrow's house first. Last year, Burrow gifted his teammates genuine samurai swords. Orlando Brown, who took home a carved bear skull from this year's festival, said he was excited to display it next to the sword from last year. It says a lot about who he is, his personality, his heart, all of those things, man. He's just a special person. Ocho, I would have gave them jokers nothing.
What?
Y'all know I missed 10 weeks?
Yeah, oh, come on.
I'd have called them all over, one by one. I said, look, your time to come over is at 7:30. I put my foot in his ass. Whoop. Your time is to come over at 7:35. I put my foot in his ass. Whoop. Man, y'all done got me effed up
Yeah.
2 of the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Nah, hell nah. Well, yeah, 2 of the last 3 years. No, F no. I ain't giving y'all country nothing.
Hey, look, you got to take care of your lineman. I know things didn't go
They
right.
ain't take care of him.
I mean, look, hey, he did right by him. Sometimes things don't go the way you want them to go, but you put in work. Y'all go to war together, and them ain't just gifts. These are like,
oh yeah.
This is exceptional. Like back to back samurai swords.
Yeah.
Samurai swords. Boy, you know how much a samurai, and you know he ain't just getting any samurai.
Oh yeah, he getting the top of the line.
And he getting top of the line. You hear me?
Yep.
Like, he giving them boys that Kill Bill, that Uma Thurman sword, huh?
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
Stop playing,
The Yokozuna.
Yeah.
Them ones they chop the thing off and say, "You in? You really in? You really want to be in? Let me see something. Put that pink out there."
Hey,
no, I don't want to be in. I was just playing.
Hey, and can you think about that? Fossils, dinosaur fossils. Well, you know how much that probably costs? Yeah, Joe got that long money, man. That's that long.
Yeah, he don't got it.
Listen, that's something I would do. That's something I would if I was.
No, your cheap ass wouldn't do nothing.
Hold on, listen to me. Listen to me, Unc. Now I'm a very thoughtful person. Now, if I'm the quarterback and I'm making,
did you buy your lineman anything when you made the Pro Bowl or an All Pro? Did you buy your lineman did you gift anybody anything?
I wasn't a quarterback.
I didn't ask you that. Let me ask you a question. When you made the Pro Bowl,
right?
Did you fly your offensive coordinator? Did you fly your position coach over to Hawaii? It's a simple question, Ocho. Be careful. Yes or no?
You're not listening to me. I tried to fly Bob Burkowski. I tried to fly Hugh Jackson. I tried to fly my quarterback, but nobody wanted to go. They didn't want to go. They say, listen, this is something that you achieved. We appreciate the consideration for you even asking. I was happy every year. Every time, you got to understand, I win 6 in a row. I'm like, boy, y'all don't want to go this year? He say, no.
Wait a minute. You was willing to take them to Hawaii? So
right.
you was going to fly them, probably first class, put them up for a week.
Whoa. Fly who first class? I wasn't flying nobody first class. You going to get you a flight, but it wasn't going to be no first class.
Okay, just say for the sake of argument. But you going to put them up for a week. I know what the Iolani cost. The Iolani was costing $250 when I went. And I went way before you did.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about me in the NFL. And any time that I need stuff for guests, they gave me a nice discount. It's one thing that they did. I always told the line. I might have been the problem child. I might have been the bad boy, I might have been the villain, but I never crossed that line. Never crossed that line, knowing that I would need them in the long run. You with me when I'm right? You with me?
Mm-hmm.
Stay with me now. Yeah, they took care of me. They took care of you. They took care of me back then. They still taking care of me today. Come on now. Hey, it's one thing I know how to do. I couldn't just play the game on the field. I played it off the field. And it's paid dividends. I might play a fool, but I ain't one.
I'm just trying to figure out when I'm going to get mine. But anyway.
But hey, what you need, boy? What you need? Well, we going into 2026, man.
TD, when TD went for 2,000, we got golf clubs. Jamal, his rookie year, he got us watches. I think that watch in my girl, I ain't gonna tell you what it is. I don't want nobody to bring it in the house trying to steal it. But yeah, that's what I mean. I got a watch, I got a Rolex, and TD bought golf clubs, the golf bag, golf clubs. It's still in my basement.
Damn, that's what you did with the. That's what you put them in the basement.
I don't play no golf.
So why you ain't give him back?
Huh?
I would have gave him back, man. I don't play no golf.
But the bag got my name on it.
Yeah, but I would have told him, TD, give me something I could use. Give me something I can use. Don't give me nothing that's just.
I mean, for the most part, Ocho, if they buy me a dune buggy, I'm not driving no dune buggy.
You ain't gonna go.
No, I'm not.
You live in the country. How you not gonna drive a dune buggy?
I know, absolutely not.
Hey, man, you surprised me today too, Unc.
What that?
Well, when I was talking about bucking bulls, boy, you know your little history, huh?
Come on, man. I got the DVD with Bodacious.
Oh, me, man, I've been watching Bodacious since 2014, Unc. I know about him. I looked at that, I started reading. I said, what the hell, Unc, know about Man-Eater and all these boys? Okay.
Yeah.
And it's so funny when you would think about it. I mean, obviously me, I'm out the city. What the hell he go? Nigga, I can sit there and talk about bucking bulls and PBR like I'm talking football.
That Sharpe Ray, he was a mix between a Charlet and a Brahmin.
Yes, sir.
Now, you got to be careful. I mean, obviously, when you breed cattle, you breed big to big. You can't breed a Charlet and Angus because the birth canal, the Charlet is just too big.
Yes.
But that was a bad boy.
Oh yeah.
That was a bad boy. Tough Hedeman. He broke every bone in Tough Hedeman's face. He knocked the other dude unconscious.
Hey, and going forward, he hit the crack.
What he would do, he would jump.
Yeah.
And he would dive. And the moment his front foot hit, and he feel the rider's,
he'd come back
throw
up.
his head back.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And it might have been in the PBR finals that Tough had another opportunity, and Tough tipped his hat to him and said, "Nah, I'm done with him."
You done?
And Sammy Andrews said, "You know what? Before he kills somebody, let me retire.
Let me shut him down. Him down."
Now all these other bulls, look, you got little Yellow Jacket and E.T. and Tahana and Bushwhacker and Dillinger. They were all phenomenal.
Yeah.
They were all phenomenal.
Yeah.
But that 1,900-pound Sharpe Ray, was nothing.
Hey, Unc, I don't know, Unc. I don't know. I've never seen. There have been 3 riders, Unc. There have been 3 riders that have successfully rode Bushwhacker for 8 seconds. And my uncle JB Mooney is one of them.
Yeah.
That's it. The other, I'm not sure who the other 2 are, but in the entirety of his career, for only 3 people to ride Bushwhacker, and all other bull riders say he is the most rankest bull of all time.
No, the rankest is Bodie.
You think so? Bodacious?
Yeah, but Ocho, they retired him before he killed somebody. Think about that, Ocho. Ocho, we can't let you play football before you really might hurt somebody. So you got to retire. Let that sink in for a second, Ocho.
Yeah.
Sammy Andrews took him. He was in his prime.
Right.
He said, nah. We're gonna retire him. He's gonna literally kill somebody.
Yeah.
Think about this, Ocho. You draw this bull. Tough hit him, and after he broke every bone in his face,
yes, sir.
Tough drew him again. I think it was in the PBR finals.
Right. He said no.
He tipped his hat to him. Chad, go look it up.
Hey, Unc, the chat say, what the hell are we talking about? We
talking about bulls. We talking about the PBR, professional bull riding.
Yeah.
Man, look, like I said, Bushwhacker. I think we talking about Bushwhacker on CBS way back when. Bushwhacker 3 times Bull of the Year.
Yeah.
I think Dillinger. I think he won it twice. I think E.T. Little Yellow Jacket to Hunter. They were phenomenal. Yeah. But that Sharpe Ray.
Yeah. I gotta go check out some of that.
And he died, Ocho. He died. He caught an infection.
Yeah.
And he ended up dying.
That's crazy.
But,
hey, you know what's so funny? You know what? When we create that content, right? When we start doing our little thing, we got to go somewhere where they have boom. I know you probably won't get on.
I damn sure ain't gonna get on it.
You know my crazy ass. I know Ash can hear me. Ash, we got to set that up. If I die, I die. But I done been a chat. Y'all got to look at that.
That made for great TV.
Yeah, it do. Hey, chat. Hey, I rode a rank bull. I think it was 2010 on 2010, 2011. At the PBR in Duluth, Georgia. The bull's called Deja Blue. I lasted about 1.5 seconds, But hey, you talk about adrenaline rush. You talk about scared because it's the unknown. I never done it before, and I rode the mechanical bull.
Yeah. Like, that ain't nothing.
Hey, listen, you telling? Ty Murray was my coach. Ty Murray.
Yeah.
Ty Murray was my coach. I'm like, Ty, this is so easy though. I got inside that chute and I tried to sit on the bull. I said, Ty.
He's so wide.
That's the problem.
He's so your legs, you trying to squeeze. Can I tell you?
I couldn't squeeze. Hold on. The man at the gate say,
at the chute,
Ocho, you ready for me to open? I said, no, I can't squeeze my legs. I looked up at Ty. I say, Ty, what do I do? He too fat. He say, use your spurs. I say, nigga, what?
This
So, hey,
make him mad.
Hey,
Because you kick the Spurs, then all you do is make him mad.
He mad. But see, on the mechanical bull, it's easy because I can squeeze. And
you can squeeze, because it's like
I have my leverage. I sat down in the chute. I'm like, Ty, I can't move. I ain't got no leverage. He said, use your spurs and just hold on tight. What? When that gate opened, I ain't never felt that kind of power before. Never.
You have to Chad, you have to see one of these things up close and personal.
Oh my God.
TV don't do him justice.
At all.
Because you're looking at 17, 18, maybe 1,900 pounds of all muscle. So look at the most athletic guy. You take Ronnie Coleman at his best with 300 pounds.
Yeah.
So times 6 of Ronnie Coleman. Muscles everywhere. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Hey, you know what they feel like up close, Unc? I'm sure everybody in here has maybe had a pit bull, or you petted a pit bull, and you know how solid they are.
Yes,
it's full of muscle. No, that's what it's like, and it's so intimidating, especially when you don't come from that background. If you didn't grow up around them,
yes,
I'm not a Liberty City, Unc. I ain't never seen no cows. I just had the opportunity to go out there and ride.
Yes,
they told me, "Well, you want to come ride?" I say, "Yeah." It's an NFL lockout. I can do whatever I want to do right now.
Yep.
Ty Murray never showed me the bulls. We went straight to the mechanical bull for 3 days straight. I say, Ty, this seemed easy. It ain't that hard.
Mechanical bull ain't even easy. But the thing is, you can squeeze a mechanical bull. We was in Barcelona, and we rode the mechanical bull. Man, that thing bucked my ass off in like 3 seconds. Like 2 seconds. Okay, 1 second. Hey, Ocho, because you know it started out real slow, and then all of a sudden they go.
Yeah, you get to going. Oh, man, listen.
Hey, wow. I said, let me go and get up off here, because that's all I need. Nigga broke my back. But you have to see them animals up close. And personal, and to see
how powerful.
Oh man,
how powerful, how fast, and some, and you can tell which ones are athletic and which ones aren't.
Yeah,
like there's a huge difference if you know what you're looking at.
Yeah,
no, it's unbelievable.
Because obviously the smaller bulls are going to be a little bit more athletic because because they're smaller. But when you get somebody like a bushwhacker, or you get a Bodie, or you get a Dillinger, you talking about something 1,700 pounds and move with that kind of force?
I don't want no part of that.
Because the thing is, you've kind of studied the bulls and you kind of know sometimes they come out and they spin, they go right and they spin. Sometimes they go left. Sometimes they jump straight up in the air. But what Bodie would do, Bodie would leave the ground.
Yeah.
He would dive.
Uh-huh.
And then when your momentum shifts, because you're over here,
and he comes back up.
He throws his head back into your face.
Yep. You coming off. Coming off right away.
So imagine that kind of force. You're talking about 1,800 pounds with that kind of force, diving, throwing his head back. You're out. You're out.
Damn. Hey,
so we go to a farm. We catch a couple of pigs. We see what they got. See if somebody got a 800 or 900 pound bull on the farm.
I'm ready. Come on. I'm ready. I don't
sure
care.
Somebody got a Hampshire or Duroc or a Chester White. I'm sure somebody got something. We go catch some chickens. We can catch, a Rhode Island. We catch a Bod Rock, Dominique.
Yeah.
We'll see what they got on the farm.
I'm ready. Hey, let me go get my chaps out, man. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna let you do all that.
Yeah. I got it. I got you. I ain't gonna embarrass us now. I ain't gonna embarrass us. I'm definitely getting 8 seconds.
Shh. Not on no real. You might get 8 seconds on that mechanical bull.
I tell you what. How about this? How about we stay out there until I get 8 seconds?
Shh. I don't even think you got 1 second on that bull.
No, I got 1.8. 1.8. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Because hey, some of the pros come out and they last 1.8.
But Ocho, people don't realize how big, massive they are. To see one up close, it's kind of like going to the zoo. Because you think like you see a lion on TV.
Yeah.
And then you see that when I went to Siegfried and Roy's show. Oh, you 1.5, Ocho.
Okay, that's good. Huh? That's good.
Hell yeah, that's good. You realize how long 8 seconds is?
Oh, it's long. It's long. Hey, Chad, y'all look at the video, man. When I rode that thing, boy, I was clean too, huh? I had on my boots.
I went to Siegfried and Roy,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't realize, I was in high school. Like we went to the Jacksonville Zoo, but I had never seen one that close. You know, you see them 30 yards, 30 feet, 40 feet away.
Right.
But in the Siegfried and Roy, to start the show, they walk the lions and tigers down the aisle. Now, obviously, hey, they taking care of your boy. I got my mom, my sister,
Right.
my brother and his wife. So Ocho, I'm sitting just like this here. I could literally stick my hand out like this here and touch the lion and the tiger's head. Now you think a lion is big, you ought to see a tiger.
Tiger, yeah, they bigger.
A tiger outweighs a lion by 200-300 pounds.
Yeah.
But to see how that lion head was this big, I said, "Oh my God!" So I told my sister, because my sister was sitting next to me, my mom was inside, and my brother and sister was in. My sister and my brother and my sister-in-law was further inside. So I said, "Maybe you want to reach over and touch?" She said, "Absolutely not." And then, I think it was maybe a couple of months later, that's when Montecore grabbed Roy.
Roy, yeah.
Yeah. And obviously you can't do it. But what they do to get it even bigger, they'll breed a tiger and a lion to get a liger.
The liger, yeah. I seen some down here at Metro Zoo.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, they huge. Now that's
ginormous.
Yeah.
I mean, I love seeing things like that in their natural habitat. Obviously, you wouldn't get a lion because they're in two different continents, so you're never going to get that. But to see, that's what I got to go. I got to go to the Serengeti. I got to go to the Mesoamerica. I got to go to see them in their natural habitat. I want to see a Cape buffalo. I want to see a leopard. I just got to see it.
Yeah, you're gonna like that. And on speaking of the Serengeti, I was able to go to Kenya. This is actually when I was playing in the off season. I was doing some stuff with Feed the Children. You remember Feed the Children, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went to Kenya one time and I had a chance to obviously feed the children and go to some of the slums and feed some of the kids. But outside of that, when we had off time, I was able to go to I'm not sure if it's called the grasslands or the Serengeti, and I spent time with the Maasai warriors.
Yeah.
Out there in the grasslands, and obviously saw the huts and everything was made out of mud.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And they greet you by jumping. You're vertical. And so that was true. I'm out there with some damn shorts and some Timbs on, and I'm out there jumping as a greeting to them. And that was one of the greatest experiences of all time, being able to see, some of the lions, the Cape buffaloes, rhinoceros in person.
See the big five.
Huh?
The big five.
Yeah.
That's what they call lions, rhinos, the Cape buffalo,
right?
Rhinoceros, and I think the leopard. I think that's the big five.
Yeah,
you can look that up, Ash. I think that's the big five. That's what people, and I couldn't, because I know people that have actually gone and hunt and taken down a lion or taken down a Cape buffalo, a kudzu, eland. If I'm an eland or something like that I can eat the meat, but to kill a lion or the elephant or something like that, I ain't gonna eat. I don't want no trophy.
And you know the Maasai warriors, they don't have guns. They don't, but they
spears. They got spears and arrows.
They spear the arrows when they try to take the cattle. They try to kill the goats.
Yeah.
And one of the young Maasai warriors, whoever kills a lion, they wear the mane over their head.
That's how you become a man. That's the trend. That's the transition.
Oh, you heard about that?
Yeah, I know, but yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope hearing those stories.
Lion, leopard, elephant, rhino, Cape buffalo.
Yes, that's what the big five, yeah.
I was right? Okay.
No, I'm saying the big five.
Right.
Leopard, lion, rhino, Cape buffalo, elephant.
Okay. Oh, the elephant. Okay.
Yeah. Ocho, according to Pro Football Talk, Brian Flores is expected to draw head coaching interest. A survey of various high-level executive throughout the league has pointed to one obvious conclusion. He's most likely to be a candidate. No-ish, Erlock. But anyway, because of the effectiveness of his scheme, generally speaking, his peers and various general managers recognize that he's doing a phenomenal job, helping Flores and becoming decipher the fact that, as one source put it, there are many names, but very few stand out. At least one GM regards Flores as the best defensive coordinator in the entire league, with a variety of pressures that make it very difficult for offenses to prepare for. And every week, some believe the schemes alone will give him serious consideration. Interested teams will undoubtedly dig deep into time with Miami, which didn't go well. How much of that is on him? No, Tua was on him. He didn't want Tua. Whether you say he wanted Herbert, whether he wanted Justin Love, let's just stand on this. I think everybody can agree. He didn't want Tua. So who he wanted outside of that, that was an arranged marriage that he couldn't get out of.
Yeah. Yep. And I like the idea that he's up for the coaching job.
Oh, Jordan Love.
Yeah. I'm glad that he's up for the coaching job, Zonks, but also where he goes is very important.
Yes.
Very important. You think about his exotic schemes and some of the things that are very complex that he's able to do that makes it very confusing for offenses to be able to have success against the Minnesota Vikings defense. But what he has to have where he goes, he have to have the personnel to be able to pull that shit off.
You got to get Green. You got to have a Dallas Turner. You got to have certain guys that can make it work. Yeah, absolutely.
You got to have your Isaiah Rodgers and all the other supporting cast members. You know, Harrison and them young fellas. You got to have
Murphy Jr.
Bingo. So that's going to be very important, and he has to take into account where I'd go and where I choose to be the head coach, and bring those philosophies and those ideologies that are having success in Minnesota. I got to have the players to be able to pull that off. Because if you don't, it ain't gonna be the same. It ain't gonna work. And you know how short that leash is. You know how short that leash is for a head coach.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
But look, I think he'll get some consideration. I think Vance Joseph will get some consideration.
Yeah.
Look, there are jobs available. And look, first of all, there are coaches on the interim right now. Tennessee is on interim. Who else is on interim coach? Didn't somebody else get? The Giants was on interim. The Titans is on the interim.
Yeah. I mean, see, that's
Look, I got one piece. I got Jeffrey Simmons.
Yeah. No, well, Jeffrey coming to us.
I got Jeffrey Simmons.
He ain't gonna be there.
I got Jeffrey Simmons.
I just told you he's not gonna be there.
What about the Ravens? The Ravens got to get some pieces. Matabik has been injured all year. He's their best defender. I'm trying to think. The Giants. Look, the Giants. Oh, you got Lawrence, Brian Burns. You're probably gonna lose Thibodeau. You got Abdul Carter.
Now we talking. Now we need one piece on the back end though. Give me something nice on the back end.
Well, you're gonna have a high draft pick. I don't know. People normally don't take safeties that high. Because you look at Ed Reed, you look at Palomalu, you look at some of the better safeties, and look at where they've gone in the draft. They don't normally take safeties in the top 10.
They got a good one that's worthy of a top 10 pick down there in Ohio State now, and Brother Downs.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Come on now.
Ocho, as great as he wasn't as good as Ed Reed coming out.
Oh no, hey, but it's hard.
The only safety that I can remember going that high, well, you know who?
Who?
The guy went to Washington, ended up passing.
Sean Taylor, rest in peace.
Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
I don't know if he that now.
No, I mean,
Caleb Downs is unbelievable.
He's good.
But boy, Sean Taylor, you talk about a guy that's 6'3", 225 pounds, could run 4.3, 4.4, had range, and would knock your block off.
Yeah, he was different. But Caleb Downs is the best we have right now.
He absolutely is the best coming out. And he will be, I do believe, well, ain't no question, he'll be a first round pick. The question is he top 10?
Absolutely. Especially for teams that need it, especially defensively. Hello, Cincinnati. Hello, Giants. Come on now.
Yeah. The thing is, but normally when you get safeties that big, they're stiff. Sean Taylor wasn't stiff at all.
No. To be that big, he can move.
He can move.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Now you look at Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams was a little stiff in the hips, and that's why it was easy for him to make the transition to go to linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Sanders was on the small side. He just broke down, Ocho. You can't hit that, bro. He'll Volkswagen run into a brick wall every day.
Hey, and he gonna run into it every time.
Every day.
Most of the time, he's winning. Bullet Bob, boy.
I definitely think Brian Flores. I think Vance Joseph. I think there are going to be a few guys that's going to get some opportunity to be a head coach this year. Ocho, in year 2025, Snoop Dogg has a bowl game named after him. The Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl, presented by Gin and Juice by Dre and Snoop, hosting Miami versus Fresno. With 7:54 left in the second quarter, the game deadlocked at 3-3. Lynch kicked the ball off to a touchback, following a successful 28-yard field goal. Here's the catch, though, Ocho. Snoop Dogg said, hold on, Cook, dived and he caught the ball. So they kicked it off. Snoop Dogg caught the ball in the end zone. Snoop Dogg is the only guy that got more jobs than you, Ocho.
Hey, Unc, I got to catch him, huh? Hey, listen, I got to catch Snoop in 2026. Like, chat, y'all know how many jobs I got. You know how much I put into working and having multiple jobs. I got to catch Shaq and I got to catch Snoop in 2026. For any companies out there, any sponsored endorsements, I need more jobs. Right now, I have 562. In 2026, I need to be at least 615 jobs. I'm willing to do anything. Holla at your boy.
Ocho, the University of Michigan has a new head coach. Kyle Willingham was hired as Michigan's next head football coach, signing a 5-year contract. Willingham's deal, Michigan averages $8.2 million a year. The deal is 75% guaranteed, and Whittingham is expected to make $8 million in salary in 2026. They got him out of retirement. Or was he still the head coach at Utah? Okay.
Yeah, he was at Utah.
You like this hire, Ocho?
I mean, yes, I like it. Obviously, you
I think it's safe.
Yeah, it's a safe hire. It's a safe hire. We're gonna see what happens. I'm not sure what type of coach he is. I don't know much about his history as far as coaching history. Obviously, coming from Utah, but I'm assuming not only is it a safe hire, it's someone that they feel that can get this program going in the right direction. So, I mean, it is what it is. It was unfortunate what happened with Mr. Shamar. Did I say it right? Mr. Shamar. Yeah, Sharom. Yeah, but that's a tough deal. That's a tough deal.
I think it's safe. I think he's a proven guy.
Yes.
This comes with very lofty expectations. Look, Indiana has gotten exponentially better.
Woo!
We know Ohio State is Ohio State. They're going to get 7. They're going to get 5 to 7 5 stars. They're going to get another 3 to 4 stars. So they're going to always be stacked. The question is, how soon can he get Michigan competing with Ohio State?
Yes.
Look, they've beaten Ohio State 3 of the last 4 years, but and they played for the national. They were in the title game. They lost the national championship. They won. Jim Harbaugh's last year, and I think they got put out the year before. But with that being said, we'll see how soon can he get them up to what the boosters and the alumni and the president, the expectation of Michigan, because at the end of the day, that is Michigan.
Yeah, but the whole point about it, the boosters and having those lofty expectations, but again, you got to have that money. That money talks, huh? So if you want to compete with Ohio State's and the other teams that are in the playoffs, for that matter, you got to be able to get the players to be able to compete, huh? The landscape of college football has changed now. You got to pay to play to win, and the boosters understand that. Coach Willingham understands that, and I hope the University of Michigan understands that. If you want to get back to where you once were, you got to go and get the players.
Well, they got the third richest guy in the world, Larry Ellison. His wife went to Michigan. Dave Portnoy, who owns Barstool, and Tom Brady. So they have guys that can contribute to the fund. That's how they were able to get Underwood, the quarterback that had verbally committed to LSU, and they got him to flip. 4 years, $12 million. Maybe a little more in tutelage by Tom Brady and this and that. So they have the capital to get whatever they want, whomever they want.
Right.
And so that's what we are now. I heard the new head coach at Ole Miss, who's the defensive coordinator, Goulding. He was talking about, he said it used to be the enticement was we can get you to the NFL. Ocho, guys come with a Ferrari. He said, we got guys living in the same country club as me. So what's the enticement now?
Yeah.
What's the
Well, you know what the enticement is? Still wanting to make it to the NFL. Because listen, this is just a small chunk of change you're getting. The real money is when you cross and get your name called.
But let's think about it, Ocho. You didn't get no money. So you didn't have anything but that to hang your hat on.
Right.
It might have been different, Ocho. You got $3-4 million at your disposal. You driving around in a Ferrari instead of a bucket.
Listen, Unc, I'm with you when you're right. But one thing about it, think about when I got paid in the NFL. Did I shut it down? No, absolutely.
No, but think about you in the NFL, you in college, and you got a Ferrari.
Yeah.
You in college, and you got a Lambo. See, you wearing chrome hearts in college. Mm-hmm. You got Louis, and you got Goyard in college.
Yeah. Hey,
it's a whole you flying first class, Ocho.
But also, you know what? It comes down to your mindset. It also comes down to what do you value. Now you already know how I am. Those things are cool to have, but it's not my identity, and I don't value it.
Right.
The fact that I can get it is cool, but I want to be the best at what I do. So if I do and am able to have it when I'm in college, where I was okay, I was straight because I got a look. I don't want to get nobody in trouble. But anyway, you know, I was taken care of, you know, in a sense, but I still wanted to make it. I wanted to be one of the best, whether I got it early or whether I got it later.
Well, I can't prove I'm the best until I get to the NFL. But in the meantime, I'm gonna live high on the hall. I'm gonna live great.
Come on now.
I'm gonna live in the country club. I'm gonna have a Ferrari. Granny ain't gonna be living in that shack no more. We eating Kobe. We eating Wagyu.
Kobe. Oh, hey, I tried some of that Wagyu now. I tried some of that Wagyu.
That thing like butter, ain't it?
Yeah, hey, it's so soft and tender.
Yeah.
Huh? It's so
all that marble and that fat.
Hold on,
yeah,
when they bought it to me, I was at Prime 112. I think I told a story. You know, I ain't nobody. I say, you know what? Miles is the owner at Prime 112. I say, Miles, talk to Unc, and he told me when I come here, I don't visit often, but I want to try the Wagyu. Unc, they bought me a big plate. They had the Wagyu. They had it chopped up in nice slices too.
Nice thin slices. Yep.
It was so tender and soft.
Hey, like butter.
Yeah, but hey, listen, I saw the price at the end of the night. Unc, I ain't been back since.
Yeah, it's expensive.
I ain't been back since.
Yeah.
But it was a nice experience.
It can easily sit you somewhere between $75 and $100 an ounce, depending on where you get it from.
Yeah.
What restaurant, what location? You're in Miami, you're in Atlanta, you're in California, X, Y, and Z. So all that goes into the factor. Ocho, J.J. Redick may have taken a shot at LeBron, saying the Lakers, have been unorganized since his return. Since we've gotten Bron back, we haven't been organized offensively. Too many random possessions. That's on me. It's those three things: defensive clarity, role clarity, and offensive organization. We don't need no defensive clarity. You don't have anybody that can play defense other than Marcus Smart. Luka can't play defense. Austin Reeves can't play defense. LeBron is at the age he can't play defense. Rui is not a defensive guy.
Right.
DeAndre Ayton is not a defensive guy.
Right.
You got guys that aren't defensive guys. That's not your identity.
Yeah.
So who you saying defensive clarity? You don't need no clarity. It's crystal clear for me. You can't play defense.
Yeah.
You got three offensive guys, and you try to outscore. They're getting layups. Look, come on, man, stop.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Yeah, I mean, you're better suited to be able to talk about that in general, but I do understand based off what I've seen and what I've learned about the game now that I've had to pay attention to it because we talk about it more. I understand it now, and I see that they're off of the team. And I know one thing: if they do start playing defense, if Luka and Rui and goddamn LeBron start playing defense and putting in that effort on the defensive end, something has to give, and it's gonna give with your offensive production. Your offensive output ain't gonna be the same.
And you had Rui trying to guard Kevin Durant. Okay, that's going to zap all of his energy because guess what he gave you on offense? Nothing. Yeah, he tries. I mean, he's a try-hard guy, but that's not what he is. Rui is a knockdown, and he's turned himself into a knockdown guy, spot up because other guys getting doubled. But you got to understand what you have. You don't have a defensive team, and defensively is really mindset. Luka has never played defense. You're never going to get him to play the defense to the level that's really acceptable. You just look at, because at the end of the night, he's going to have 40, 15, and 12. And so you
Damn.
overlook that his guy had 28, or you overlook the fact that his guy had 30 because
Right.
he's outscored him and did so many other things. But Luka's
Right.
not going to play defense. Austin Reeves can't play. It's not going to play. He can't. He just can't. They
Yeah.
can play defense to a certain extent, but to the level that you're a championship contending team, it ain't happening.
Yeah. Hey, listen,
It's
they
not.
not gonna play defense like they the goddamn
The bad boy Pistons.
or OKC.
No, but look what OKC got. Look at them guys. Them guys
that-
are under the age of 25.
Oh, yeah. That's what I mean.
And
I
they
mean,
have role guys. They understand their role.
right.
And he did say that, a role clarity. Okay.
You don't have
Tell me what you want. Okay. Luka's going to handle the ball most of the time. Luka cannot play after the ball. So he has to have the ball in his hand the majority of the time. Clear. Got it. Austin Reeves. He's going to have the ball the second and most of the time. LeBron James is really the best equipped to really play off the ball. He's now your third option. Okay. So when two of those guys are off the court, then what's the role clarity? Do what? You got guys that can't do a whole lot.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out what to do what.
Yeah. Hey, listen, they got to be on in order for the Lakers to win. In order for them to
Yes.
have success, because of their lack of defense or lack of players that can actually play defense, they got to be on offensively every goddamn night. They got to be on. Every night they got to be on.
Hey, look, I think JJ is phenomenal. I know he understands basketball. He can talk about it. But at the end of the day, like he was criticizing Doc, at some point in time, stop telling us what you need to do and get it done.
Well, it's hard to get it done if you don't have the pieces to get it done.
No, not that. No. He went there and sold Genie Bus and all them a deal he could get it done. So don't tell me you can't get it done now that you're in there, because you know the roster, you know the players that they had before you got your ass there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Ocho, I've already given you the ingredients. Don't tell me you can make a 7-course meal when I've only given you popcorn, cornflakes, cheese, and chitlins. You ain't making no 7-course meal with that. You saw the damn ingredients when you brought your ass in here talking about you wanted to be the head chef. You know what I got.
Hey,
Get it done. I don't do all this excuse making and all this. Bro, we 30 games in. And you still talking about role clarity and defensive clarity and this and that. Nah, hell no. I ain't trying to hear that. Ocho, Russell Westbrook has passed Laker legend Magic Johnson for 7th overall all-time in NBA assists. John Stockton is number 1. Ain't nobody catching that. Chris Paul is number 2. Jason Kidd is number 3. LeBron James is number 4. Steve Nash, 5. Mark Jackson, 6. And Russ now is 7th, passing the Laker legend and the historically great, many regarded as the greatest point guard in NBA history. Russell has surpassed him. 10,142 assists.
Hey, as much as people talk trash about Russell Westbrook, he will still go down as one of the greatest point guards of all time. You know that,
Yes.
huh? He will go down as one of the greatest point guards of all
Absolutely.
time.
And rightfully so.
I think one of the things that hurt him a little bit is the loss of athleticism a little bit.
Yes.
Still aggressive, still give you everything he got every night on both ends of the floor. But outside of that, it just he doesn't shoot the ball really well, huh?
No.
He doesn't shoot the ball really well. And I think him not being able to evolve his game, his mid-range or 3 game, it kind of hurts him a little bit. But again, the fact that he's gonna give you everything he got.
That's what you got to love about it.
That Energizer Bunny on both ends of the court every night is one of the reasons why he will always be in conversation as one of the better players that ever played the point guard position.
Yeah, it's hard, Ocho, as you start. If you're a really athletic player and you don't work on other aspects of your game when you lose athleticism. See, Jokic is going to be able to play for a long time because he don't really rely on athleticism. Jokic is not trying to outrun anybody. He's not trying to outjump anybody. So he's got some years. He's going to play. And I said this and I said, look, when it's all said and done, there's going to be some rearranging at the top of the charts.
Yeah.
He's not done. He's going to win some more MVPs. Now, he gets a couple of more championships. We're going to have some discussions. Yeah. I understand that this old guard, we hate letting go of the old. Mm-hmm. But what he's doing is just, he just had a 50. He just had a 34-20-12 assist night. Ugh. After 56, 15, and 15. At some point in time, we got to give this man credit.
So he gonna be in your top 5 before it's said?
I don't know top 5, but he damn sure getting that top 10 with a couple of more championships.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he's gonna have MVPs. He's gonna get another one, maybe 2. You're watching it.
Yeah.
You're watching greatness. Nobody's been able to have this kind of package. Not an offensive package. Now, can he play defense? Nah, he leaves a lot to be desired. But we've never seen nobody that could score the ball like he can, rebound the ball, and facilitate an offense like him. We've never seen anything like that.
Dang.
Ocho, time for my prize picks. Player fade.
Use the bathroom real quick.
Go ahead. Trey McBride, 77.5. So he means to have 77 receiving yards against Cincinnati. They're at Cincinnati too. They got to feed him. Any chance for them to win, they're gonna have to feed McBride. So I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say more. Trevor Lawrence, more than 249 yards passing against Indy. Well, he had that against the Broncos, and I think our defense is better than the Broncos. So, yep, more. Sam Darnold, 1.5 TDs against Carolina.
Yes.
Yeah, more.
Throwing? Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Ocho, here's a good one. Tyler Shook, more than 223 pass yards against Tennessee.
Well, hey, I'm gonna say yes, because when I talked about Tyler Shook not being an answer for the Saints in the future, the entire fan base said yes, he is. So obviously, I'm expecting him to look like a starting quarterback, to look like the franchise quarterback, and throwing for 220 yards should be a yes. So I'm going with goddamn yes.
Okay. Well, we going more with Tyler Shook. That's it. Trey McBride, 77 yards against your Bengals. Trevor Lawrence, more than 249 yards against Indy. Sam Darnold will have at least 2 touchdown passes against Carolina. Jackson Smith and Jigba will get that by himself. And Tyler Shook to have at least 223 pass yards against the Tennessee Titans. $25 to win $150. Download the app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize picks. It's good to be right. All right, Ocho, we're going to get you out on this one. It's time for our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q and A. H. Bell OG, did y'all already suppose schedule the NFL release for Christmas next year? No, I didn't see that. Christmas is on Friday next year. What is he asking? Did they release a Christmas schedule for next year?
No, people are realizing because Christmas is on Friday, we're going to have 5 straight days of football.
Yes.
Thursday night,
Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Yes. Oh, you're excited about that. Christmas on Friday, 2026. I can imagine the NFL will have a Thursday night game, a Friday night game, a Saturday night game, a Sunday night game, and a Monday night game. You're absolutely correct. Yes, 5 straight days of NFL football. Can't wait. Kemper Norwood Jr. said, my question is there a New Year's Eve Club Shay Shay episode this year? New Year's Eve, that's Wednesday, right? Yeah. Huh? Yes.
Oh,
yeah, we'll have one. Hello. I can't give them too many Wednesdays off. They'll be expected to be taking Wednesday off all the time. Kemper, damn.
Hold on. So the night the ball dropped, we on Nightcap.
Yep.
Okay.
When that ball to drop, because 2026.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be in the Bahamas. I love to go to see Junk of New Year, so I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready.
LBLOG for the Packers fans. Does the offense look better with Malik or Jordan?
Don't do that. Don't come on now. Don't do that. Listen. Malik looked good tonight.
He did.
The future of the Packers is in Jordan Love. Let's not do that. He had a good game tonight against the Ravens. They lost the game, but Jordan Love is the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. Don't do that. Every time you see someone have a good game, come on now.
El Prey 98, hey Unc, the spirit industry can be tough to navigate at times. How has Shea by Laportier helped shape your business, Ackman? And what has it taught you about patience in your overall approach to life? It is very difficult because it's a 3-tier system. You, the distributor, and the your ABC packaging. What's the big one that we go to? No, what we just went to, Total Wines. So because it's look, and it varies state to state. Different states have different laws, different distributors. It's really tough, and the spirits industry is going kind of a little bit of correction right now. But yeah, it's tough, and it teaches you patience because we have a product that's from overseas, cognac. In order for it to be called a cognac, it has to originate the first 2 years in that region. And to get it, and we haven't been impacted too much by it, but it's spirits is really tough, really tough. I've learned a lot about the spirits industry. Once I found out I was going to embark on this journey, you start reading about as much as you possibly can about and how the product is made and the different regular cognac and VSOPs and things of that nature. 4 to 6 years, 8 to 10, so forth and so on. Patience, something that I'm not very good at. So you surround yourself with people that kind of know a little bit more about the business than you do, and you do what you do and allow them to do what they do. Me, what I know about, I know a hell of a lot about. What I don't, I'm willing to fall in the back and learn as I go. And that's how you have to be in the spirits business, because I didn't grow up in the spirits business. I just got involved with the last 5-6 years, and you try to learn as much about it as you possibly can, because it's your money that's being involved with it, Ocho. Mm-hmm. ZZJHD1ZZ. I can't lie. Falele wasn't big and sorry tonight, and those Raven corners need fixing. They gave up big plays every single snap. They did. Like I said, look, I thought he played well tonight also. One play they got Derrick Henry, but I thought he got his legs cut out from under him, which is a penalty, because now offensive linemen were getting injured, Ocho, when defensive player was going low, trying to take the legs out from under him. That should have been a penalty. With that being said, I thought he played well tonight, but yeah, the Ravens secondary, those corners need a lot to be desired, Ocho. Wiggins.
Yeah, he had a bad night tonight, but obviously throughout the entirety of the season, as much as I've watched the Ravens defensively, I mean, I kind of like Nate. He went as high as he did for a reason, and he makes some plays. Tonight just wasn't his night.
Been a lot of those this year, Ocho. J-Dub Akron, it's my birthday today, but I can't do ish. I got to work tomorrow. The chat will have to turn up for me. My Steelers are grabbing that division title. J-Dub, thank you for joining us. Happy birthday, bro. Yeah, hey, look. It's tough when you want to celebrate, but you got priorities. Priorities, you got to get that job, bro. Yeah. You got to go make that bread, and I understand it. I remember when I was in school, Ocho, and everybody would be having that, especially when I was elementary school, and kids would have their birthday during the year, and their parents would bring them cupcakes and cakes and celebrate lunch and everything like that. Yeah. Here my ish way in June, and I'm working in them hot-ass fields.
Damn.
That's what I said.
But look, that ain't a bad thing, huh? Because think about it. Working in them fields made you the man you are today.
It absolutely did. It absolutely did. It wasn't no celebration. It wasn't no cake. Hey, we'll make you a birthday cake. Nah, I was gonna be in Joe Tatum's field, Mr. Joe's field, at 7 a.m.
Yes, sir.
And cropping tobacco. That's what I was gonna be doing on my birthday for the better part, or on cutting somebody's grass or landscaping, laying asphalt on somebody's damn hot ass roof. So I can empathize with you, J-Dub, but happy birthday, bro. Hopefully you had a great day before you had to go to work. And tomorrow on your day off, though, hey, turn up. Real Wolf Hat Facts. Ravens beat the cheese out them boys. Unc and Ocho, is it time to say my Ravens are better without Lamar? No. They're different without Lamar. You see, the thing is, they don't run the ball. They don't give Derrick Henry this many carries with Lamar. Because you're paying a guy $50+ million. You got, hey, I'm going to let him throw. Tonight, he had he threw like 20 passes, Ocho?
Yeah.
They ran the ball 50 times. When did they ran the ball 50 times with Lamar?
Man, and
So no,
also,
let's not get carried away.
Yeah, you take the ball out of Tyler Huntley's hands too on purpose.
Yes.
Off the play calling changes because it's not Lamar. So what do? Now you give it to goddamn Derrick Henry 20, 30 times a goddamn game.
You know what the thing is that I think I love most about Tom Brady is that New England, even though they knew what he was, they won the game how they won it. If we can run the ball with Winnebago, LeGarrette Blount, we're going to run the ball. If we can run the ball with Corey Dillon, we're going to run the ball.
Oh, yeah.
I know Tom Brady can throw for 300 yards, but that's not how we're going to win it. Sometimes I think coaches and coordinators get him like, hey, man, we got this guy back here. We paying him all this money. I don't care nothing about that. I'm trying to win this game. We'll save his ass for another day.
Yes, sir.
But today, let's run the football.
All it is having a feel for the game, huh? What's working today? You know, sometimes what you worked on during the week and the game plan you came with, and you notice it's not working the first quarter, you make goddamn adjustments.
Yep.
You make the adjustment, you go to something else.
Joel say, gee, can I get a happy birthday day shout out? Appreciate all you do for us on this platform. Nightcap with hashtag Nightcap Vegas on. Yes, Joel, happy birthday. Hopefully you did something fun. Hopefully you were family, friends, and loved ones, and got an opportunity to really, really appreciate, because there are a lot of people that got called home and they didn't get an opportunity to celebrate. Didn't make it this far until 2025. So you got to feel fortunate. And everybody that made it thus far still have use of your limbs. You had the blood running warm in your veins, and you woke up this morning, because there are some people that had an appointment they couldn't reschedule. You was one of the few that you say, you know what? He said, I touched you, so I'm going to allow you to see another day. So be thankful. Happy birthday, Joel. Eagle fan 78. What's up, Unc and Ocho? Love y'all. Ocho, pay yet? No. Don't keep dodging. Just tell Unc he ain't getting his money. Unc, I could never count on it, sadly. I ain't counting on it. He already told me that once, long as he owe me, I'll never be broke.
Nah,
but I feel broke.
Nah, you good. You good. We good. We good. one thing. God don't make no mistakes now, you know.
Yeah, he made a mistake when I bet you. That was the mistake. I was foolish enough. I was foolish enough to bet you. Two girls cup. Texans got gifted a win. Eagle Eagle contact my you know what. Both receivers on the left side ran pick routes to draw a penalty. Yeah, it happens sometimes, bro. It happens sometimes. Steelheads 477 tomorrow. Steelers beat the Browns in the hat and T-shirt game. Tonight, Ravens win will be for not. Let's go Steelers. Look, there's no look. It's a division game, and anything can happen in a division game. We'll see how it plays out. Myles Garrett is going to really try to get that sack, and Steelers do not want to be a part of that record. Steelers don't want to be a part of that record. So they're going to have two guys on him. But I'm hopefully Myles Garrett can get one. Hopefully he can get two.
He gonna get it. He definitely getting that.
I'm hoping. Jay Wilson, Unc and Ocho. I'm a truck driver and want a girl to love and appreciate for the entertainment you provide to us truck drivers. My question is, who would you want to play you in a movie about your life?
Oh, that's easy. Play me. If anybody was to do a docuseries or a documentary about me, it got to be either Tyrese or ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, I was going to say ASAP Rocky or Tyrese.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think who could play. I guess that Ted Cruz going to have to grow some hair.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that'd be a good one.
T. Cruz. That's the only one I can think about. That's the only one that off the top of my head that really jumps to mind. Because he's athletic enough. He actually played football. So, hey. Larry Jeter, I was just on a cruise carnival, and a guy asked the bartender if they had Laportier. Laportier would go crazy on cruise ships. Look into it. Also, for the Pod Olympics, have a buffalo wing eating contest. Love you guys. I mean, Ocho nor I are big eaters.
Nah, we don't want to eat. We don't want to do. Man, we want to compete, man. We want to compete in activities where it takes this, the mind, and skill, competitive stuff, man. You don't want to be no eating.
Oh yeah, we let Jonathan Majors can play me, Ocho.
Oh, that's another good one. Yeah, Jonathan Majors. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you for that. We're going to try to get Laportier on the cruise ships. Chiquito Marino. What's up, Unc and Ocho? Love y'all. I love the show. Can C.J. Stroud prevent the Texans from going a deep playoff run? Not saying he's bad, but he's questionable at times. Yeah. And you saw the two horrible turnovers that he had. Yes. That defense is Super Bowl caliber.
Yeah, absolutely.
It absolutely is. They're good. That defense is good enough. The question is, if he runs up against somebody that has an offense that can get to, let's just say, Ocho, they get out to the lead, Buffalo. Who else? Jacksonville. We'll see how the Jags and them lose. The Bronx. It's going to be very interesting because pressure. He hasn't been good with pressure, but we'll see. Chiquito Maria says free Jetta.
Hey, either free him or get him a quarterback, one or the other.
Kylie 1234. It's like when Wentz went down and Nick took over, we ended up going to the Super Bowl. So who got injured that's taking over somebody that you expect to get that you guys gonna go to the Super Bowl?
I don't think do they remember that team, the actual team they had?
They were loaded.
It was loaded on both sides of the ball.
Yep.
But,
Shook for Roy. Unc and Ocho, hope you had a good holiday with family and friends. Should the Giants draft or build around Tyler Shook? It's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do. Have they seen enough? Have Kellen Moore seen enough? Right. Does he believe that he has his quarterback that they can fill in other slots around and get this thing better? Maybe a corner, maybe another wide receiver because you have some draft pick because you gave up Shaheed, so you got a draft pick there. So maybe an offensive lineman, a running back, Ocho. I don't think Kamara's back next year.
No.
Dom Nooch 2751, loser between the Raiders and Giants, get the first pick. Yeah, that's probably why they took Maxx Crosby, told him to go home. You don't want to mess up their first pick. Deshaun _Show, what's up, Unc and Ocho? What's the best Super Bowl? What's the best team in the NFL not to win the Super Bowl? Like the Eagles with Vic, McCoy, D-Jack, and Jeremy Maclin. They also had Vince Young on that team. Well, the best team not winning the Super Bowl is the Patriots in 2007.
Ooh, that's that 17-0 season?
Yes.
Yeah,
it was 18-1.
18-1, yeah. That's crazy.
And Cabalot, I'm not saying they will, but if the Texans end up losing early, do y'all think people will say Stroud, the O-line, D'Amico Ryan is the problem? D'Amico Ryan definitely is not the problem. I think he's done a great job of building this team and turning this team around. He's not afraid to make tough decisions. You remember last year, I think they moved on from the offensive coordinator after the great rookie year that C.J. Stroud had. So D'Amico Ryan is not the problem. The O-line's a little shaky, but C.J. Stroud's going to have to perform better under duress. And that's where you make it. Bro, you're not going to have no clean pocket the whole game.
Right. No.
You're going to have to make tough throws with people in your face and hanging on your body. Miss Patrice, Maxx Crosby trade talk sounds good for y'all, but I can bet you and promise he'll not leave the Raiders. He bleeds silver and black, and everybody hates it. Get over it, chat.
People
let me ask you a question. You think Tom Brady wanted to leave the Patriots? You think Peyton Manning wanted to leave the Colts? So you tell me, is Maxx Crosby bigger than either one of them? Emmitt Smith left the Cowboys. Jerry Rice left the 49ers. Bruce Smith left the Buffalo Bills. Now you tell me of the players I named, which one is Maxx Crosby bigger than? Randy Moss left Minnesota, left New England, left the Raiders. Which one of the players that I just named, Ocho, do you believe Maxx Crosby is bigger than?
I don't think people can't get past being a fan of a player and a team. They can't get past that. They don't understand the business side of things. They just see great player. This is my team. Okay, he's not going nowhere. That's not the way it works.
What about Joe Montana? Okay. But thanks, Miss Patrice. Pat's Dubs, Unc, last year you kept giving the Ravens coaching staff the solution to the problem, but King Henry and the I hope tonight was a good reminder. Man, they'll listen. I don't know if they got to turn their phones off 90 minutes so they don't see. But you see, what was he doing, Ocho?
Yeah.
It wasn't no offset. They put Richard in motion.
Yeah.
They handed it to him or they tossed it to him.
One or the other.
Let him come downhill. Real Chris Moore just watched Elway doc. Why does John Elway get overlooked as the top quarterback ever? He's top 5. What's your favorite John Elway story? Got something interesting for you. I just sat down with him and we got that interview coming out next week. So he'll tell you some of the favorite stories.
Oh, John.
But y'all heard what he said. Who's the leader of the locker room? Y'all heard that, right? Did y'all hear that documentary?
Yeah.
So anything that I say can be confirmed.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, Cam. Crosby already said the only team he'd play for is the Lions. He respects Dan Campbell, born here, played in Eastern Michigan, come home Max. I know what he said, but he don't hold his rights. The Raiders do. And they can trade it wherever they get the best deal. I know, boy, can you imagine him and Hutch?
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, ooh, Lord, have mercy.
That ain't fair.
But, Ocho, I don't know how you fit that under the cap because you got one guy making 50, you got the 2 wide receivers making big money, you got Penei Sewell making big money, you got Hutch making big money, they gave Joseph big money. They're going to have to do something with Jack Campbell.
Yeah, and listen.
You gave McNeil all this money, although he hasn't played up to expectations coming off that injury. You got Muhammad. Are you going to let Muhammad go? What is Muhammad in?
Hey, and you hear what they say, because a player says, I wouldn't want to play for anybody else but that. I mean, you take that with a grain of salt. That's talk. That's talk. That's like when somebody say, "Boy, anytime you in the city, just come on by my house. You know, just stop by." They don't really mean that.
Exactly.
That's just conversation.
Hey, call me when you come to town.
Yeah,
man, you call me.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, people.
And when they do call, hey, man, I called you. You called? Man, I must have been out of town.
Hey, remember the episode with Martin?
Yeah.
When got Varnell Hill. Varnell told him, "Boy, if you ever in LA, come on by the show." Goddamn, Martin showed up anyway.
MC Robinson, I recently watched John Elway's documentary on Netflix. Tell us what the reaction to Super Bowl where Elway went to helicopter first down. Look,
I remember that. That was a good play.
Man, we had that play called Slice. And Ocho, I'm thinking it's money because they tell us man coverage. So guess what? I started in 3 hard, push up, 3 hard steps, uncover, caught it 3 times.
Yeah.
Caught it Wednesday, Thursday in practice, running in the red zone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's going to be money. But John always asked Mike, okay, what if we don't get this coverage? Mike and Gary told John, we took this playoff 50 times, this formation, they play this coverage. Okay. So John asked him, well, if they don't play this coverage, you're going to have to make a play. But they're going to play this coverage. Guess what?
They didn't play this coverage.
They didn't play that coverage. And John had to go make a play.
Yeah.
And he knows he can't slide because they're going to mark him where he starts to slide.
Short.
So everybody's thinking that. So he's like, hey, Leroy coming from one side, Pryor coming from another side, and I think Eugene Robinson. The only play he could make was go over the top.
Yeah.
He was a little woozy, and he was like, he looked at the sideline, and everybody happy like, Yeah, I did it. Whew. I said, yeah, we were about to tear y'all ass up. Nino Rogers, 89, in there drunk, knocking over ish. I ain't knocking over nothing. Eagle fan, 78. When is another tour? When is new merch? New tour, we're thinking about spring. We got to, summer. Ash says summer. Damn, I ain't going to get no break this summer.
Hey, hold on. Hey, we going to Houston, huh?
There you, Ocho.
What?
Ocho, we can't. Ocho, we don't need to go there.
I know. Listen, I know we don't need to go there, but listen, if it's for business, it's for business. Like the tour, you said we were going to Houston. That's what you told me.
Man.
You know they love us down there in Houston.
Mercy.
Yeah, we good. We good.
Boy, they have you in Houston like Jimmy Swagger had him on that Sunday morning. Father, I've sinned. I know that was before your time, but y'all go look it up, man.
Oh, Jimmy Swagger.
Man, they used to have, you remember they used to have Jimmy Swagger, Rex Humbard. They used to have like 4 or 5 shows that came on TV. I'm talking about like every Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
BP A2 Customs, longtime listener, took shots for my birthday and got stopped, passed the sobriety steps, and still got arrested for DUI. I'm the only income with a wife and a 10-month baby. I'm asking for prayers with no stable income with my CDL now gone. Hold on. Took shots for my birthday, got stopped, passed the sobriety test. Well, you're going to get off. You didn't blow no .8. Anything under that, you good. Tell them I say let you go. Free customs. I'm GLN for real. Happy holidays to Unc and Ocho. Happy holidays to you. Hopefully whatever you celebrate, it was joyous. Dog Barn, Ocho, would you take Flores over Taylor in Cincy? Taylor's an offensive guy. Flores is a defensive guy. They don't have defensive players to implement the system that he want to run.
No, I wouldn't. So, I said that earlier. Based on where he goes, as long as he has the players to be able to run that complex and aggressive system that he has, then yes.
Brandon Daniels, Damon Wayans plays Ocho in The Last Boy Scout Part 2. Ricardo Lozo, 4402. What's up, my dogs? I'm in the doghouse with my girlfriend, man. Let her know to give me some slack. Hey, Richard, you ain't let us know what you did. It all depends. I mean, what you do? We need to know that.
Yeah.
And that will allow us to know.
Hey, to better assess
how much. Yeah, better assess the situation.
Yeah.
I mean, my car acting up. Okay, is it or is it? You got to give me something. Let me know what's going on, Ocho. You can't say my car acting up and don't give me anything.
Hey, boy, that doghouse ain't nothing good, boy. Ain't nothing fun, boy.
Go Birds 800. Hey, Jordan Davis is about to destroy whoever lines up against him in the trenches. He shouldn't have been snubbed. I 1,000% agree.
Absolutely.
He played well enough this season to earn that Pro Bowl berth. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know me. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, and that is my partner and co-host, Liberty City's own Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, a former Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. As you watch the Baltimore Ravens go to 500, thanks to a 36 carry, 216-yard performance, and a 4 touchdown from Derrick Henry. Woo! Last week, man, if I'm Steve Bisciotti, I'm calling the locker room. Why did you run Derrick Henry again last week? But that's neither here nor there. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We would like to thank each and every one of you for your support and your continued support. You make Nightcap possible. You make it easy for us to come in and even on holidays do what we do. So again, thank you for your support and your continued support. Please make sure you check out Shea by Laportier. Looking for Shea by Laportier and you can't find it in a state or city near you, head to LaportierCognac.com to order you a bottle. We have the OG, which is the $7.50, but now we have the new $3.75. Same great quality, same great taste, same smoothness. Please drink responsibly and be safe. Go follow my media company page on all of its platforms. That's Shay Media and my clothing company 84 with 84 being spelled out. That link is pinned in the chat. Again, Derrick Henry had a phenomenal night. Now he has the most 200-yard rush games in NFL history. He passed Tony Dorsett. Now he's 10th all-time in rushing. He also passed Adrian Peterson on the all-time rush touchdown list. Derrick Henry had himself a night tonight, and he's that kind of back. So congratulations to the Baltimore Ravens and Derrick Henry for an outstanding performance. The Houston Texans got into the playoffs thanks to a 2016 victory on the road against the Chargers. C.J. Stroud, 16 of 28, 244, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but they win a close, hard-fought ball game, 20-16, and in losing, the Chargers, the Broncos, win the AFC West. Now, if the Broncos beat the Chargers next week, they will be the number 1 seed heading into the playoffs to get a first-round bye. If not, we'll see what happens. They can still be the number 1 seed if Jacksonville loses tomorrow to Indy. So, again, thank you, guys, for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. We'll see you tomorrow after the San Francisco, who 49ers play? Bears. Sunday night game. Thank you, guys. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys.